Assalamu alaikum. Hello, everyone. Welcome to another live stream. Uh, Before we start, yes, the link is there for those who would like to join. Why last week we didn't have live stream was because I traveled to Paris to participate in a demonstration against Iranian regime, a demonstration that France and yeah, Brother Martin. Hello, my brother Martin.
Hello,
How are
my
you?
future brother in Christ. Can you hear
Yes,
me?
I'm fine, thank
I'm
you.
good and you, man.
Yeah, I'm fine, thanks a lot. How's everything? Good?
Uh, It's perfect, perfect. But
Yeah,
I hear there's demonstrations and everything, and people are burning Qurans there in Sweden.
I, I know that that's the different demonstration actually. Yes, there are some riots in France because somebody was killed. It wasn't about Quran burning, but it was about a young guy was killed by police because of traffic violation, which was absolutely terrible. He didn't deserve to die, but anyway, people who are angry. Perhaps there are roots for that discrimination and so on. And of course, many people, young people, they just would like to vandalize things. So it is a things for them. Which is I don't think that the reaction is correct. I mean, that they do all these things. There are other ways, I think, more peaceful ways to protest. Demonstration. Just you
but I
don't
see
have to.
there was a Quran burning
Yeah,
in
there was
Sweden.
in Sweden. Yes, there was a Quran burning in Sweden, and the guy is actually a Iraqi guy. I don't know. So somebody, yes, the hour. Salam alaikum, my
Yeah,
brother.
Outclass.
Hello, brothers.
How are
Yes,
you?
salam alaikum. Peace be
Salam
with
alaikum.
you.
Peace be
How
with
you
you too.
doing?
Fine, thank you. How about
Good.
you?
I'm good. Thank
Good, very
God.
good, very good.
It's
Yes. Mhm.
I'm I'm happy to be back here. It's been 2 weeks and
Yes, yes.
it's early, so it's great. I'm
Yeah, very
glad.
good. Yeah, I'm glad too. Actually, I was missing everybody. Yes.
That's
So
good.
anyway,
I see,
uh,
Muji, I see recent answers. You know the recent answers?
yes, yeah.
You know that? They stole my idea. They stole my idea for a
Okay.
Muji coin, and they already made their own coin.
Yeah.
And now you can like on their stream, you can like when you comment, you get points and everything, and that's automatic. There's a bot doing it, everything for them
Yeah.
instead of me doing it. There's a
Uh-huh.
bot doing all the
Okay.
points, and then you can buy stuff with it.
Uh-huh. Okay.
You can
I don't know.
buy all kinds of stuff with it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I
So
don't know what is that.
they got the whole idea from me, it seems,
Okay.
because everything is working. Like if you comment, you get points. They say first comment gets 100 points, so you get
Uh-huh.
extra
Okay.
comments if you had the first comment.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Every comment you get 10 points, so you can just
Uh-huh.
spam. And then for every 5 minutes watching live, you get points,
Uh-huh.
and
Yeah.
what
Okay.
super chat points and Patreon
And then,
points, and
I'm
then
sorry. What do you do
Mhm.
with those points if you get
you
a
can
million
buy
points?
stuff with it.
From
Like
where you?
you can type strip there in the thing, and then a cat or something pops up. A cat
Mhm.
pops up and strip dance or something.
Ah,
I think,
okay.
or something like that. You can buy random stuff, I think.
Hmm.
So we'll see what the in the future you can buy with all those
Yeah.
points. But
Okay.
it's just I wanted to inform you that someone took our
That
idea of
idea. Yes.
Mujikoin.
I really do. Salam alaikum, brother Azri.
Yeah, I agree.
Waalaikumsalam, Mr. Muji.
How are
Assalamualaikum,
you?
everyone. Hi. Yeah, I'm
Yes.
fine.
Yes. Hi.
How was your Korban? How was your Hajj holiday, Mr. Muji?
Yeah, it was great. Yes, and I was busy with travel. Actually, I came to Estonia, and then uh, from Estonia, I went to Sweden, back again, trying to go to France because we had a demonstration there. I was traveling by bus, 30 hours there, several days in Paris, then 30 hours back by bus. So it was busy trip because
How many people are there that participate?
yes,
your
I
group?
I will show you a video that actually Iranian murder regime, the ISIS president of Iran, who massacred 30,000 political prisoners in 1988. He was in the phone 2 weeks before this demonstration, and 90 minutes they were talking. So French president promised him that they stopped our demonstration, but we went and we made it, and the regime is very, very angry. These are the politicians who supported, they participate in our demonstration. Beside Mrs. Mariam Rajavi, you see the lady in the middle, yeah? She's our
Yes.
elected president. Beside her is Mike Pence, Trump's vice president. He's going to, he has nominated himself for presidential election. Then Trump's foreign minister didn't get the permission to come because they said that it's dangerous, but he sent his message through, through satellite. Then beside him, former Canadian's prime minister, another American general, and then several former prime ministers, and so many great politicians were there and supporting our that there is Trump's what is it? How do you call it? National advisor, yes, national security advisor John Bolton. So many people there, former prime minister, former presidential elect, and then this is the demonstration. There were thousands of people. You see, it's a big demonstration.
So we have to see if we can see Muji there. What? Muji, are you hiding there
yes,
between the
unfortunately,
people?
yes, you cannot see me.
Where were you standing there, Muji?
I was standing. Wait, if I get. Wait, let me see. Okay, I was standing somewhere to the left of this picture. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, in the corner, because I was. I had the responsibility for a bus from Sweden there, and we should stay together so that nobody get lost and so on. So I was somewhere in the left of this picture. Okay, somebody is joining. Who's
Yeah, I
that?
joined them. I added him. Abram.
Okay.
Hey, Abram.
Yo, what's
Hello.
up, guys? How you doing?
Yeah, fine, thank you. How about you?
Subhanallah, subhanallah. You know, Muji, I know how
Yes.
to recite the Surah Al-Fatiha.
Yeah, very good.
For
Very
real?
nice. Yes, very good. I would like to explain for you why we have to recite that. Okay, that's most important, that why you have to recite that. Okay, so
Okay.
later, right now I'm explaining about this demonstration. I don't know if you heard this demonstration. We had it in Paris. Iranian regime, France, USA, they tried to stop it because it was, against the ISIS regime of Iran. But they couldn't. We went to the court, and the court gave us the permission to have the demonstration. Even the court fined French government 1,500 euros. Yeah, they have to pay.
Wait, so this is the video of the demonstration itself?
Yes. This is the video.
Okay, so by all means.
Yes. You see that thousands of people, tens of thousands of people gathered there, and a lot of politicians. So when I say we are millions, here it is. Yeah, I'm not alone.
But Muji, that's not millions, Muji.
No, that's not. But I say that's yes.
Have you seen how much a million is, Muji?
No,
It
Martin.
looks crazy.
Yes, Martin.
Yeah.
It is the tip of the iceberg. Not everybody can travel all the way to France. Another thing is that there are many of them inside Iran. They cannot, travel outside. So we are a lot
That's
of
actually
people.
true. I've seen a demonstration in Iran that is a pro-Israel demonstration. So
Muji?
you could clearly see that in Iran there's like opposing sides. That's the big
Mm,
problem
yeah,
of the regime, that they're always trying to torture the rivals because there's too many rivals in Iran.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
not
yeah.
like a one. It's not like a one people who like believe in one
No,
ethics.
no, no,
They're
definitely
very
not.
diverse.
Yeah, of course,
Muji, we
definitely not.
have a problem.
Yes. What?
The weekly discussion, and there's two of them. So some
I know.
person,
I don't know.
uh,
I deleted one because I
but
changed the
there's two.
time.
So someone is waiting in the other one. I don't know who. Perhaps Steven or
Ah, yeah,
someone. I don't know.
yeah. How can we delete that one? It is so strange. I went there and I deleted from StreamYard.
It's weird. You have to probably go on YouTube and delete it.
On YouTube. Can you help me? Because manage videos or
Yeah, and live. Let's see.
let me see. Let me see.
The
Manage
channel,
videos.
manage videos, and then
Can we write there that
there's a
this?
live. See at the top, there's live,
Okay, I see live.
and then you
Okay.
delete it.
All right. Let me see
The
which
3
one.
points.
I know that. Let me see
Is there
which one
two?
after. Okay, I'm live, so I will delete this one. Yes, move to
Yeah.
trash. Move to trash. More action. Delete forever. Okay.
Yes, not
Yes.
fixed.
Okay. I will delete now forever.
Yeah. Now Steven's gonna leave the. We'll see.
Okay. Let's see if they see this one. Oh, good that you said because
Yeah,
I was.
because people are gonna go there and then.
Yeah, I'm waiting in the other one. Yes, it says Anton. It actually that one I deleted from StreamYard. I didn't know that I have to delete it even from the YouTube. I didn't know how to do that. Sorry. The other one is because the time was different. I changed it and then yes, Hourglass. I don't know if you hear me, Anton. Anton, did you hear me that we are here live? Yes. All
Yeah,
right.
I think
hope
he.
that you.
I think he is.
Okay. Hourglass. Sorry.
Yes. Sorry.
You went. Ibrahim. Okay. Abraham. Abraham. Yeah. Abraham. Sorry. We said Ibrahim. Anyway.
Well, by all means, you can also call me Ibrahim. I mean, it's the same.
Yeah.
Same
Okay.
name.
I know. It's the same name, just different. Dialect. I hear. Yeah. Very good. Anton, that was. I should somehow delete that one. I thought it. If I delete it from StreamYard, it will be deleted in YouTube, but it wasn't, unfortunately. So I learned how to delete it on YouTube now. So I hope everybody
Yeah,
else.
I taught you. Muji.
Yes, yeah.
I'm teaching you a lot of things, Muji.
Yes, very good. Yeah, I love it. Yes, yeah. You always, yes. You always learn from people. Yes, it's always good to learn something. So anyway, and that's why you are my brother, because you helped me a lot.
I'm glad.
Yes. I was going to say that it is the most important of that, chapter is when we say, show me the right way. Okay. Abraham. So the right way is towards Mecca, which I've said it many times. The inequality, the satanic system that guide people and encourages people to do bad deeds is the wrong way. Okay. And God wants us to go to the right way. The right way is equality, that's why we stand towards Mecca, because in Mecca, there is an action happening, the action of equality. When we go to Hajj, we all have to dress equal, no rich, no poor. So God wants us to live in an equal world, share everything with each other, no rich, no poor, nobody produce drugs and sell it so that they become billionaires. The possibility will disappear. So nobody produce weapons and sell it. Why towards Mecca? Yes.
Because there's a black rock, right? So
No. No. Yes. I said, Anton, is
because apparently Ibrahim built it. No, Ibrahim is the one.
Yes. It is actually the story is that he built it. Yes, but the thing is that
I doubt it.
Yes. Okay. No problem.
But it's weird to me because if you look back at ancient times, you don't have ancient maps of Mecca, for instance.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you why. Because anciently speaking, historically, Mecca didn't have any importance.
Yeah.
Because it's in the middle of the desert, so no one cared to even map it.
Okay. Yes, exactly. You know why? First of all, I have to answer Anton. Why
No
towards
problem.
Mecca? Yes, yes. And then we will talk about that. Yeah. Why towards Mecca, Anton? I explained that because in Mecca there is an action happening. Yeah, that action is the action of equality, the ceremony. Yeah, that when we go there, we dress equal, and the dress is also the material is.
By the way, the Hajj itself, it's historically it's a peaceful time. Like you're not allowed to fight
Yeah,
against a different clan or something like that.
yes,
Like
yes,
historically.
yes. Yeah. Anyway, the most important of that is the equality, because as I have explained always, the inequality, the system of inequality, which is, we call it capitalism today, encourages people to do bad deeds because they want to become richer and richer. Okay, all these things happening in the world, is every single thing is because of the yes, it's because of the, yes, because people want to become richer and richer. Okay, so there is not only there is a need for some people to to do bad deeds, like farmers of Afghanistan. They need to do bad deeds, produce opium instead potatoes and tomatoes, because they have to survive. But some people, they have billions of dollars, but still they want to become richer and richer. So they produce weapons, they produce tobaccos, they produce all other things to sell it so that they become richer, or fooling each other. So this is the source of all bad deeds. So this is the wrong way. The right way is definitely a way that is totally opposite to that way, which is equality, which you cannot, even if you want to do bad deeds, you don't have this possibility, okay, to do bad deeds, because you cannot sell drugs, okay, understand? And you are not crazy to do bad deeds just because you want to produce drugs and give it to people. No, you cannot do that, because it is impossible. Nobody will do that. And not only that, the education will, people will be educated, and they will not, commit bad deeds. That's why when Quran says that one day the entire humanity will become righteous. So in that society, in that world, everybody will be righteous. They grow up in a different society, different world, that they don't see any reason to do bad deeds. So that's the way that we have to go, the equality, and get rid of
Mr.
this satanic
Mr. Muji.
system. Yes, please. Yeah.
Yes, I have a question. It's regarding the video you showed before. It's about your movement.
Yes.
Okay. When will you be happy, until when will you be happy with your fight in with MEK? Until you overthrow Iran, is it?
No, I'm not overthrow Iran. Iran is my country. So overthrow the regime in Iran. So when we succeed, and hopefully very soon we will succeed and bring down the regime, if this Biden, they don't help. I mean, they are trying to help a lot, but I hope that very soon the pressure on them make them to stop their support for Iranian regime, and they give this support to Iranian people. Just Mike Pence, a few days ago, called the entire international community to stop supporting Iranian regime and start supporting Iranian people. And my president said that we don't need a single dollar from the West. We don't need any help. We just want you to stop helping Iranian regime. That's all we want, to stop helping them. Yes.
But Mr. Muji, can you not live together with the Iranian regime? Can you not live
Okay,
under
yeah.
them?
Yes, look, I say it's like that. You say, can't Jews live with Adolf Hitler? No, it is not possible. Jews, Adolf Hitler wanted to
Yeah, because
destroy.
Adolf
That's a
will
good
kill
answer.
them.
That's a beautiful answer, Muji.
Yes, yes. You cannot ask Jews that Adolf Hitler wanted to destroy them, want to kill them. That you say, can't you just live with Adolf Hitler in peace? No, they cannot. It is impossible, So Iranian regime is a barbaric ISIS mafia regime. They want to rob the people, okay? They are robbing the people. So they are sending all this money that Biden and then Obama has sent, and Biden is sending. They send these monies to all terrorists in the world, okay? So, and we want to stop them. So we cannot, yes, if we are quiet, if we don't say anything, yeah, We just go there. Okay, let us leave, and you can do whatever you want. In that way, yes, they don't have anything against us, but we don't stop. We just have to fight them. We say, no, you have no right to do that. This money belongs to Iranian people. You don't have to send it to terrorists. You don't have to send it to your banks abroad. So that's why it is not possible. What is it, Azri? They are not democratic. Yes.
Okay, I understand.
Yeah.
It's for the people, right?
Yes,
for the
this
people.
is for, yes, we fight for for equality. We fight for freedom and against a corrupted mafia ISIS regime.
This is the whole reason why he's doing these podcasts, because he cannot like live in Iran, in a country where the regime tortures the rivals, and Muji is clearly the rival. He's calling them the word terrorist. There is no way possible that he could go to Iran and keep his head on his shoulders. Like,
of course,
I don't see that happening.
Of course not. It is impossible. The moment I go to, before, usually I was flying, to Dubai through by Qatar Airways actually, and Qatar Airways was flying over Iran, and it was kind of 2 hours. The flight was over Iran, and I always was afraid that, oh, if my God, if something happened and the plane has to, emergency landing in Iran, then I'm gone. So imagine how, Azri, how dangerous it is for me to go close to even Iran. Okay, and then another thing is that Abraham is not the channel is not only that. Of course, I'm fighting for an
No, of
equal
course
war.
not. It's one of your main.
Yes, yes. And then I want to live in a world where people don't get killed. I want to live in a peaceful world. Just few days ago, Martin, as everybody, I heard that a mother in Iran, she committed suicide with her 3 children. She had 3 children. She poisoned herself and them because she didn't have the rent to pay anymore. And I can understand she must have gone through a hell in many, many years. And finally, she decided, no, I cannot take it anymore. I don't want to live in a world where such a thing happens and somebody has billions of dollars, okay? Somebody robbing the people. I want a fair world. I want, a just world, okay? So that's what I'm fighting for, okay?
Muji, is this layout okay, Muji? Is this
Sorry?
layout okay?
Yeah,
Is
it's
this
fine.
layout
Yes,
okay?
okay. You can play.
Yeah, we're already normies here.
Everyone wants to talk.
No, Muji, they have
Okay.
to see your smile. See, they have to see that smile, Muji. So we have to zoom in.
Yes, no problem. Good. So I
Okay.
said, Martin. Sorry, Anton says I'm not a fan of Qatar. No, I'm not either. But Qatar Airways was good actually. It was very good. They had good service. Anyway, so those times I was flying a lot. Yes, Azri.
Yeah, Mr. Muji, talking about equality, right? I'm
Yes.
okay. I'm thinking of taking a debt, right? Like I'm considering paying back everything my parents had given me. So the food, the
Okay.
lodging, I consider that as debt.
Okay.
Isn't that a just thing to do?
That's a little bit. I mean, your parents. I don't think they should get it because they shouldn't take anything from you if they have. I mean, if they are well off, okay. If they have money, of course. If they don't have money, you have to take care of them. This is an obligation actually from God has given this obligation to parents to take care of their children. Okay, so they didn't. You are not guilty like that. You are guilty in this way that, okay, they have done something good for you and you can also take care of them. If they are, even in Quran says that not even only about your own children, God says in Quran about orphans, when you take care of them and then their inheritance, when they grow up, if you are poor, you can charge them a little bit, but if you are well off, you can just forgive that what you have spent on them. Okay,
But
so God
isn't
wants,
isn't
yes,
isn't debt a just thing? To consider everything debt. For example, I'm in debt to my parents, or my parents in debt to me, or something like that. So
you are in depth in a how do you say it, in a moral way, I think, not in a in a way that you have to pay money back. Okay, for example, in depth to respect them, in depth to take care of them if they need you, to be there whenever they want you. Okay, so it is not that I don't see it. How do you see it, Martin? Do you think that
Yeah,
have to
Muji,
pay?
like the Bible, yes, says, like perfect thou posted here, Muji, you can clearly
Yes.
see that anyone
Yeah.
who does not provide for their relatives, and especially their own household, has denied their faith and is worse than an unbeliever.
Hmm.
It's crazy that the Bible says this is worse than an unbeliever, even.
Yeah,
Okay.
even according to the Jewish idea of the Old Testament and the Bible and whatever that they to respect your father and your mother is
Yeah.
part of the Ten Commandments.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is. Yeah, I tell you, it is a lot in Quran as well. To to respect them, relatives, to give them if you have. Yes, definitely it is. And I said it as well that it is.
But I have a
But
question
it
for
is.
Martin.
It shouldn't be like oh, okay, you took care of me. I'm guilty. $100,000. I have to pay you back $100,000. No, you cannot count it in this way. Okay.
Why?
You have to
Why?
count-
Why?
It's
Why,
out of
Mr.
love.
Muji?
Yeah,
It's out of
that's
love.
yes, exactly. Yes, they did it out of love. I do it out of love to my
Yeah.
children. I'm not going to, if they want to give anything to me for just because I've taken care of them, I will be sad. Okay, I really be sad because I did it out of love. I didn't do it just because I want them to. I mean,
But Muji, in the end of the day, like we're all going to reach an age that we literally need someone to like help us go to the bathroom and stuff like that. I would
Exactly.
rather there'll be someone from my family, and
yeah.
not like someone like from like a hospital or something, which happens a
Yeah.
lot these days.
Yes, yes. I told you that exactly. That's a great thing, yeah. And you have to return that love, but not just, for example, I'm guilty to my father $100,000 because he took care of me. No, I'm guilty to my father. And whenever I had this opportunity, I remember beginning when I came to Sweden, I was gathering money, and whenever I even have this obligation to my sister. Okay, my sister sometimes need money. I have to, send something to my sister. I have this obligation to my organization. I pay to my organization, help the organization. So these are not something that you can count it as, okay, you have to pay. If I have money, I have to give to some poor. Yes, I do that. Yes, I have to give to. This obligation is not only for parents, for everybody else. As much as you can, you have to help. Yeah. What do
They
you
are
think? Mhm.
okay. But Mr. Muji, are there loan sharks in Sweden? Loan sharks.
Loan sharks. What is that?
Illegal money loans or something.
Okay. Illegal money loans. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't borrow money, so I don't know if they are legal or illegal. Because
Are
yes,
you allowed to borrow, Muji? Are you allowed to borrow?
borrow. Yes, of course.
According to Islam.
Yes, but the thing is that I say all these things, the rules will change. Okay, these such a rules are according this time. Okay, you are allowed to borrow, but you are not allowed to pay interest. Okay, so if somebody borrow
But
you,
what if you call it something else, Muji? You don't call it interest, you call it profit.
I mean, God, yes,
or-
yes, I know that's not.
What did they
God,
do?
Yes, look, nobody do anything. Nobody has the right to do anything to you. It's just God. Okay, it is between you and God. God tells you that it is not correct. You don't have to do it. So if you call it whatever you call it, God knows what you do. So you cannot fool God. Okay, so you call it profit or whatever. So that's forbidden in Islam, and that's one of the reasons that I say Islam and capitalism cannot coexist, because that's why these so-called Islamic banks, they change the name because they want to stay Islamic, but they want to, on another hand, they want to say that, okay, we don't take interest, we take profit. Okay, it's the same. Yeah. So, yeah. We cannot.
Would you have a comment there?
Yeah, but okay, I like your approach of affliction based on relative scriptures. Thank you.
Unification based on relative scriptures.
Yes,
Unification.
unification, yes, on relative scriptures. Thank you. Was to me or?
I think it's probably to you.
Masih Muslim. Okay.
Yeah, you will.
Yes,
tell
Masih
me.
Muslim.
Muji,
Is it?
you're the star of the stream. It's probably for you, man.
Oh, thank you. No, no. No. Everybody are stars here. I just haven't seen Masih Muslim before. So if you are new, you are welcome. And please join us if you would like. We would love to hear from people. This is the yes, the link
Yeah,
again.
Abram wants to, Muji, Abram wants to give you a million Muji coins. I mean, US dollars, Muji, right?
Okay. No,
A million.
I hope that yes,
Muji coins.
yeah, Muji coins. I hope that yes, I hope that he has that money and then he will spend it in a right way. Okay, and yes, so I not on me definitely, but on a right way. In a right way, so somewhere else. There are lots of people who need more than me. Understand?
But Muji,
lot of
Muji, do
people.
you support a Muji coin? Would you support the creation of Muji coin?
No,
Not.
no. I
Muji,
mean that. Look,
Bro,
I
we,
need.
we can definitely make a Muji coin.
Yeah.
On the stock market.
Yes.
It's gonna
No.
be free to everyone, Muji.
No, I
It's
say
free.
whatever.
It's a
Look,
free.
look.
It's
Look,
free,
look.
Muji.
No, if
It's a
look,
free currency.
yes, if free currency is fine, yes, and if it helped the channel to grow, yeah, why not? Yes, it's a free
Yes.
currency, yes,
Yeah,
because
we make it
yes.
into a capitalistic channel.
Yeah, so think about it, and then you can start.
let's see.
Yes, let's see.
With the Muji coin. Let's see.
Yes, let's see how it is, how it works. So,
Okay,
Masih
Miss Uji.
Muslim. Yes, please.
I have another question.
Yes, please.
Do they have meats in Sweden?
If they have what?
Meats.
Meat.
Meat.
Yes.
Meat,
Yes,
yes. Like what? Cow meat?
No, meat. M-A-I-D. Meat. M-A-I-D.
Martin? Mint.
What?
M-A-I-D.
M-E-I-E.
Meat.
Me. What? Me? What is that?
Meat. Like a servant or something. Do you understand what meat is? Like
Yeah.
butler.
What?
Butler.
A butler.
Yeah, a meat.
Oh, okay.
A
Muji,
butler.
I understand. Muji, I understand. Like a house help.
A housekeeper.
Helper. Yeah,
Housekeeper,
housekeeper.
yeah.
Okay, maid.
Yeah, meat. Yeah, meat.
Maid. Okay, no. Actually, it is almost nobody. I don't know, even rich people have it because it is, quite expensive and quite luxury. All these things. People sometimes there are companies that they hire them to just clean up the flat for 1-2 hours, and then they go. They pay them. Such a companies exist. Yes.
Muji, this guy is saying Satan is good.
Capitalism is good as long as it is what caped. What is
It's
caped?
capped.
Capped.
It's,
What does it mean?
Yeah, it's held back almost. Like it's
All right.
not
Okay.
unlimited
Okay.
capitalism.
Yes. Okay. All right. Okay. No, look. Okay. You see now that's a good point. Okay. So that's the devil. Okay. The devil also, if you keep it a little bit limited, you cannot say the devil keep it limited is good. Devil is bad if little or a lot. So if capitalism is bad,
Yeah, I would agree.
Yes. If you just leave capitalism and do whatever, for example, in Sweden, they realized that pure capitalism is terrible. That's why they came up with your idea. It is called social democracy because it is more human that you take care of poor, all these things. In the real capitalist system, like in USA, my God, they were saying that, what is it? This medical, medical expenses is terrible. In Sweden you don't pay anything. Okay, very little. Doesn't matter how much your what is it, your surgery or whatever, your treatment
But
costs.
Muji, but there's probably stuff that are cheaper. I'll give you an example. Like
Yeah.
in Israel, medical almost doesn't cost me a dime. Like if I have something that happens to me medically, I'm covered.
Okay. Yes,
But
in Sweden,
housing here is
too.
very expensive. Food here is relatively expensive.
Okay.
So if something is cheaper, something else has to be more expensive. So that's how it works out here in Israel.
No,
Right.
actually,
We have cheaper medical providence, but we have a higher cost in living. You
Okay,
understand?
perhaps, yes, I understand, but because perhaps in Israel, you don't have this, the economy of Sweden. Okay, there are reasons, perhaps. What I'm talking about is that in an equal world, I will see if I can make. Yes, great.
Yeah, he's gonna make a
Yes.
Muji coin for us, Muji.
Okay,
He's
yes.
gonna a GIF,
Thank
like
you.
a image,
Yeah,
so we can
thank you.
start this Muji coin. People are
Yes,
gonna
yes.
feel like they become rich, but actually they get nothing. So
It's all right. Yeah. Wait, I have to say, Abraham, yes, that's what I'm saying is that in an equal world, okay, that's totally different. Now I know that perhaps Israel cannot, maybe you don't have that export, the
Well, we also don't
income.
have the infrastructure, or we're not big enough.
Yes, yeah, exactly. What you are not like Sweden. So what I'm saying, in Sweden, you everything is free for education is free. Children get food in school until 18. All medication is free for children, and then after 18, of course, you study, you get loan from the government, and you get help from the government. It's a lot of great things in Sweden. So that's why. Whom I was answering, I forgot. It was Muslim, Masih Muslim. Yeah, capitalism is good. So as long as yes, so we see that to limiting this capitalism, this devil is good, is better, not good. It's better. Okay, it's better for society. So if we totally stop it, it will be perfect for the society. It is something bad. It's like, I don't know, maybe. You can help me with an example. If some disease that you can control it, like this HIV. Yeah, there was medicine that was controlling it. Okay, it wasn't curing it; it was controlling it. So the medicine was good, yes, that it controlled it. But if you left it totally, then it would kill you. So it's better to get rid of it totally, not to control it. So that's what I say, is that it is bad, it is the devil, and you have to get rid of it totally. Okay, and it will come a day. Yes. Wait, let me see. Assalamu alaikum. Bismillah. Okay. Assalamu alaikum, Idris. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Welcome. You're welcome. I will give it to Martin. Yes, he will give it
yes,
to
he
you.
will send it to me on Discord.
So, all right. Yes.
Muji, what is Quran chapter 4 verse 6 say? Does it say
don't
that
know.
Muhammad
What
was not a child molester?
Okay.
It
I don't
says
know.
Quran chapter 4 verse 6.
Okay. No, I mean, this is okay. I don't need even to look at that, because I can look at it later. But I say that, no, I say that this is absolutely a trash hadith that this liar Bukhari has said, and everything is based on that.
You also
There
said
are
that
lots of,
Muhammad used to like to suck little kids' tongues or something.
yes, he was an idiot. He was saying, I can show you videos that even today, yeah, these mullahs in Iran, they go on in mosque and they say such things. They say, for example, somebody was saying that Ali radiallahu went and opened the fridge and said that, oh, there is nothing in the fridge. Oh, Fatima, why you didn't say? Who? 1400 years ago, Martin. He opened the fridge 1400 years ago. So they say such a terrible things because they just have to sit there and talk trash so that people pay them money, like this Bukhari. But Quran says itself, the age of money makers. Yeah, they are a bunch of businessmen. So Quran itself limited the marriage, the age of marriage, when you are mature enough, the age of maturity. And Quran asks people to see if they are wise enough, children are wise enough, and they are mature enough, then they are allowed to marry. Every rational person, because there was no any age those time, people didn't know how old they are, so they should be mature. And everybody understand a child is not mature, especially today some people are even adult 30 years old, they are not mature enough in reality to have children, okay? Because they're just sitting with the games and, play, they are smoking, drinking, all these things. Such a terrible life and example for children. Yes, Azri.
Yeah, Mr. Muji, the Hourglass have a question in the private
Yes.
chat.
Mm.
You can
Yeah,
check.
okay, sorry, I didn't see the.
Yes, thank you,
Yes.
brother.
Yeah, sorry, I'm
Azri.
sorry. I had a question about marriage. I watched a video from Brother Mufti Light, and he said that scholars that we have today are not helping when it comes to this. Okay.
Yes, I can explain.
Yes.
It's because many people or scholars, they tell young teenagers who are 19 years of age to get married, and that is the answer to all their problems. But it's
Mhm.
not true, because at that age they're not ready for marriage.
Mhm.
They're
Yeah,
they're not. Yes, like you mentioned, they're not mature yet. They're not mature, so
I
it's
know.
a recipe for disaster. And then they get divorced, and
Yeah,
this
exactly.
guy, yes, and this guy, his name is Asim from Saudi Arabia. He's scary, a scary person. He
Mhm.
keeps saying it's forbidden to do this, to do that.
Ah,
I don't
okay.
understand why people ask him such questions.
Yes, that Asim, that ISIS guy who was saying that. Yeah, that's you. I think you mean that one. Yes.
Yes, 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 that's
Yes,
the one.
he's a crazy, he's a real ISIS, I say. So anyway, no, I say that what is it? They shouldn't get children until they are really, really ready for that. Okay, because a child cannot raise a human being. Okay, I mean, in this way that child, I don't mean the age, child in mind. There are adults who are children in mind as well. They are maybe 30 years old, but they are still children in mind. They just want to, they don't want to.
They don't want to grow up, man.
Yeah, exactly. They don't want to grow up. They don't want to, even they get children, they just feed their children. That's all. Okay. And they don't take care, they don't educate their children, how to behave, all these things. Yeah. We
Yes,
are millions.
exactly. And
Okay. Yes.
and we also have, so the problem that we have is people keep telling people to get married and they're not ready, and that is very annoying for
Yeah.
people
Of
to
course.
hear that.
Yes. So anyway, the age of marriage is when you are ready enough to take care of children. Okay. You are mature enough. This is what Quran says, and every rational person understand this. Ignorance people who want to say to justify a fabricated hadith, and they say, who decide which age you have to marry? Like this Hamza Din, I was watching a little bit a few days ago.
I
Somebody
actually
was
will
talking.
disagree with you on this one, Muji. I think
Yes.
that the earlier that you marry is the better for you.
Okay. In which way? But look, marriage
Well, it
in
really
this way.
depends on the person, but
Yes. Yes.
but I'll say for the
Yeah.
most part, for 60% of the people,
Okay.
it will be better for them to marry like at the age of 21, 22.
Okay, no, marriage, yes. Look, marriage
Because
in this
afterwards
way.
in these ages, people get lost, start getting tattoos and
I
getting
know,
into really
I know.
crazy stuff.
Yeah. Look, Abraham. I mean, marriage is, but having children without knowing how to take care
Oh,
of
having
children.
children, that's something else. But
Yeah,
I think
that's what I'm
marriage as
saying.
a concept is
No.
good.
Exactly. That's what I meant. Yes, of course, people need, there are some needs, sexual needs that you have to, that's different. But to have children, okay, that's, you have to be mature enough. You have to be sure that, okay, I want children and I can take care of them. For example, and then another thing is that you have to make
financial stability.
Yes. And another thing is that you have to make sure that, okay, I'm going to live with my wife, for example, if I get children, because you cannot just get children and after 1 year or 2 years say that, okay, I don't want to live with you anymore, because those children it will impact their lives when parents separate. I have seen it. Okay, I've seen a lot that children whose parents are separate, how much they suffer. So when you get children, it is a great responsibility. You have to try as hard as possible to stay together with your wife, so that children, they have both parents with them always. Okay, what do you
Yes,
think?
I agree. But there was this scholar who said that if you get married, it's just to conceive. That
Mhm.
is that true? That you should not enjoy being with your spouse only to have children. Is that true or not?
Well,
Uh,
I think it's more than that. I think it's kind of like, in the end, when you get married, it's in the purpose of having children. So there's no denial in that. But
okay.
you can't press it on. Yeah, if you're married, you have to get children right now, and that's something else.
No, exactly. No, I mean, another thing is that some people know. In reality, it's not the case of everybody. Some people, they get married and they don't want to have children for for the time being. They want to have children maybe later. Okay, so it's not everybody's case that they marry to have children. They marry to to have somebody in their life. Okay, that they are not alone and so on. So, but anyway, when they for if they want to go for children, they have to be really sure. They have to be really ready.
Yes. And this guy, Daniel, he said that you can even marry babies, but
Oh, yeah,
I don't agree with him at
Oh
all.
yeah, yeah, I
He's
saw that
making
one. I saw
stuff
that
up.
one.
he's the most, yeah, he's the most idiot in the world. He's crazy. He doesn't, and I wish that one day I could have a debate with him, but he's unfortunately he's not. I have asked somebody. They asked him. He's not accepting.
Muji, who's this? Love is my religion. Muji,
Let me see. Where is that?
this guy. It's on the screen. Love
Uh,
is my religion. Do you have a
Love is my
mic?
religion. Okay, yes.
Hi,
Sorry.
how are you guys?
Yes, sorry. I'm
Yeah,
so sorry. Totally, I
yeah.
forgot. Yeah. Hello, my
Muji has no
brother.
manners.
Yes.
Absolutely no. No. Joking.
My brother. How are you?
I'm fine, I'm fine. I have spoken to you in the past, but under a different name.
All right. Yes. Okay. You are welcome again.
So, this is the first time I'm coming to your channel. It was on another channel. I think that was Reason, some
Yeah.
Reason Answered, yeah, something like that.
But no, I didn't talk to anybody except brother Theodos. Yes, I didn't
Darius,
talk.
okay.
Yes. Yes. So perhaps you were in the chat anyway. So how are you, brother? Welcome.
I'm fine. How about you? You doing good?
Yes, very well. Thank you. You are welcome. Do you have any question, brother?
Yeah, basically, what is the purpose of religion?
All right, yes, that's a good question. The purpose of religion for some people, there is a background
Yeah,
noise.
he has some. He just needs to mute himself after he's asked.
Yeah, okay,
like that.
yes, very good. Yeah, so for some people, the purpose of religion is to worship God and go to heaven. No, for me is, and I know that the real purpose of religion is to make a better world for us, for humanity. So God, because if you kill people, if you rob people, if you do bad deeds, this is a terrible world for everybody. So God tried to create a better world for us by guiding people to live with better laws, okay, with God's laws. And what we have today, for example, I have given always this example that in the past, before Jesus, peace be upon him, Greeks and Romans, their laws was crucifixion, putting gladiators in the stadium, killing them, all these
No,
terrible.
but Mujio, it was the Romans, not the Greeks. The
No,
Greeks were
Greeks.
pretty civilized.
Okay, but the Greeks also had this, they didn't have the human gladiators, stadiums.
No. That's Roman.
That's
a Roman
Roman
thing. Yeah.
Okay, so no crucifixion there, you mean?
No. The reason I know that because the Jews and the Greeks had a very good interaction historically. except for
Okay.
one time that they had a big war, but that's all, but that was a one instance. But with the
All right.
Romans, you had the gladiators and all that stuff.
Yeah, okay. But all right, perhaps they were there. But anyway, this what those things that were happening in that area, they disappeared by God's law, which came by Jesus, peace be upon him. Yeah. So God came with his laws, with his religion, to tell people that these things are wrong. Don't do that. For example, Persians never had such a things because Persians believed in God's law. And that was just 3 commands: good thoughts, good deeds, and good words. Just with these 3 commands, Persians never had such a terrible history.
You're talking
So
about
God-
Zoroastrians?
Yes. Okay. So that's why in Persia we didn't have all these things. So God's laws wanted to create a better world for everybody, and that's the purpose of. And now it doesn't want to stop there. That make a better place. It want to make a perfect place without any bad deeds. That's why it's going to continue. Okay. So
But
God's
Misuji,
law. Wait, sorry, Azri. Love hasn't maybe finished. Let him say if you want to continue. Then we come back to you. Is that okay?
okay. Yeah.
Yes, Love, please.
Yeah, basically, what you are saying is basically the purpose of law of religion is to bring humanity closer, right?
Yes. To
Because
better world.
if God gave all those laws, the laws were meant to bring people closer, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I see nowadays, you go on various channels and what they are trying to do, whether it be a Muslim channel, a Christian channel, a Hindu channel, an ex-Muslim channel, they are trying to bring up stuff that is dividing people.
Yes.
And to me, that is why aren't we using stuff that brings people closer rather to use stuff
Mhm.
that
All right.
is, you know,
I
that
understand
is
you.
hurting.
Yeah. I understand you. But Love, first of all, you see that we are not doing that. Okay, we use the stuff that bring us closer. And here in this panel, we have atheists, we have agnostic, we have Muslims, we have Christians. So I didn't say that the religion has succeeded 100%. I said that is going to succeed. It has solved many problems, but not all problems. But it's going to solve every problems in the future. And we were talking about that there is a source for all bad deeds, and that source is the devil, which I called it. I always call it the capitalist system. And as long as this system exists, we will fight each other. There are people who make money through conflict. Okay, they make a lot of money through conflict. So like war, they need war to sell their weapons. So that's why they create conflicts. They create such a things. So it might be not so obvious for you, but a lot of people make good income or a fortune through putting people against each other and so on. So yes, that's the purpose, and it will succeed in the future. We are waking up. This is the beginning. Okay, it will be better and better. I promise you. This is what Quran promises us. This is not what I'm promising you. This is God promises us that it will happen one day. Everybody will love one another, and everybody share everything with each other. Okay. Yes, Love.
Are you saying that basically everybody has to be under this one banner of the Quran to have love and with each other?
I mean, not in that way. You think I say that one day people will reach. One day people will reach that society, that because God wants us in Islam. God wants us to live equal. So everybody will understand that this system, the devil system, is the source of all problems. And if you want to get rid of this, system, then you have to accept a set of belief. Okay, so I have to say like this, that this system, Love, is run by our nature. Our nature is an animal nature, and this system is the system of our nature, which is the richest one, the strongest one get the most, the weakest one get little or nothing. Okay, so this jungle
But
system.
I think it's fair, Muji. Muji,
Sorry.
it's fair. The
Yes,
richest
what?
one has to. The richest one will always have more options because he's rich.
Okay,
Rich people always buy stuff for cheap because they buy stuff in bulk.
okay,
If I'm a store owner and someone comes to me and buys one tomato, I'll give it to him for $1. But if someone wants to buy the whole container of tomatoes, I'll give him each tomato for 50 cents. You understand the difference?
yes, yes. Wait, I will explain this, and then we can come to that technical issue. Okay, Abraham, please. So I will come to that one as well. So I said that this system is our nature, and we don't need any set of belief to no religion. We don't need the religion to run this system because it is our nature. But that system is not our nature. It's a human system, a system that we sacrifice for each other. We love one another. We share everything with each other. Okay, we kill our nature. We go against our nature. We fight against our nature. Okay, so we live, according God's laws. So in that system, in that world, we need a set of belief. Okay, and Marxists, they say they can provide it. Christians also, they say they can provide it. I have been talking to Christians.
Definitely.
Yes.
Definitely. You can
yes,
see
I
Muji is far more loving now.
Yeah, yeah.
Muji is far more loving.
So, yes. So, and as a Muslim, I say also that Islam can, do it. And I say that whoever does that, I love it and I follow it. Okay, whoever does that. So what we have to accept that this system is the problem. And if you really love people, okay, you can provide your own religion. I do not mind, okay, that if you don't want to become a Muslim, you can have your own religion that can guide us to that world. Just you cannot say that I want to live in this world where hundreds of millions of people live on $1 a day. They don't have anything to eat. And some people have trillions of dollars or billions of dollars, okay? Abraham, I understand what you say, but if this system that you say is fair, that is that fair that 1% of the world population, they own $110 trillion, 50%
It depends how they got there. Because the best, if I'm a sprinter,
okay,
right, and I'm on the top 1% of sprinters, how did I get there? Did I cheat, or do I just run really fast?
Okay, look, this is not about individual how you got that.
But
it is
Martin
about,
gets me. I see his smirk.
Yes. I say that it is about Abraham. It is about entire humanity. That this system allows other people to produce tobaccos and kill 5 million people and to become billionaires, or those who produce weapons, or those who produce drugs. Okay, or those who.
So I'll say the problem is not the system. The problem is the people. The people are the problem.
Okay, look.
This is something that actually is deep rooted in Christianity theology. That we are wrong. We all crucified Jesus.
Okay,
we are the sinners.
Okay,
the system is not the problem.
Okay,
in my opinion.
Yes, but
I agree.
Because people die from tobacco because they smoke the tobacco. No one is aiming at them a gun and telling them smoke the tobacco.
Okay, not that. Okay.
When people buy guns, it's because people want guns. You know
what
I mean? It's not like
okay. All right, but I understand. Yes, but Abraham, if you cannot stop people with anything, okay, with education or whatever, if you cannot, then you have to stop the system, because the system is the one that encourages people. For example, those who I remember that a few years ago, some women organizations, they sent some letters to United Nations that you have to stop these tobacco companies because they have aimed women to make them smokers. They they try to say through their advertisement that if you smoke, you become sexy, you will become slim, and so on. So these people, they fool people, they change people's this system, they change people's mind, control people's mind.
That's why you fight deception with the truth, but you cannot stop someone from doing anything, because that.
Yeah, but I understand. I understand Muji's argument. It's like Muji. Correct me if I'm wrong, Muji.
Okay,
But
yes.
it's like saying, okay, let's take away all weapons, then people won't kill each other anymore. But
Yeah.
people will find other ways to kill each other.
All
But
right.
at least we'll save some lives. You understand?
Okay. All right. No.
Um,
Can I add to this?
and
Just
so
a
take
little
away
bit?
all the money. Take away all the money, so then people won't be get some reward for selling drugs and stuff like
Mhm.
that. But people will find another way. If you take away money in the prison, they get another form of currency like cigarettes or something else.
That's why money is better than other form of currency. Because if I want to like buy a cow and that man wants a sheep, but I don't have sheep, then I have to look for someone who has something for me to get the cow. You understand?
Mhm. Yes.
But if I have money in cash, then it's an agreement between us that this has value, and I give him and I get the cow. I don't have to go and look for someone who has specific things for me.
Okay.
Can
All
I,
right. Look.
you see,
Yes, love.
the,
Yes, please.
the
Yes.
thing is that take capitalism. Capitalism has been a source of success for this world, and
Wrong.
but
Wrong.
no, but
I
the
give you example that capitalism has stopped us a lot. I will give you. You can continue first. Say love. Yes. Please continue.
yeah, the thing is that anything that goes in excess, even in capitalism, when it goes in excess, then it becomes a problem. Same thing
Okay.
happens with the religion also. Religion
Yes.
is good for the masses, but then if you go and exceed certain limits and people start to, becoming indoctrinated, then it starts becoming a problem. So
Mhm.
things we have to say, okay, this part of capitalism is good. Not the entire capitalism is good, because capitalism gives one the incentive to do better.
Okay.
And in doing that better, he's not just doing that better for himself. In that betterment, he's serving others too. We have to keep that in mind. But then the monopoly part of capitalism is bad.
Okay. I have to answer first, fast. Idris, if you wait, please, I will, and then we will talk to you. Look, uh, religion, it has to be understood in the right way. Otherwise, it is, yes, it is bad. It is dangerous. For example, you cannot say that if I say love one another and I exceed in that love one another, be fair to each other, that's bad. No, that's not bad. If you understand it in a good way, that's good. But if you understand another thing, but capitalism is bad if you just leave it, to do whatever it wants. Like I said from in the beginning, the pure capitalism is terrible. That's why some countries like Sweden, Norway, these countries, they came up with a limited capitalism, because it was much better than the unlimited capitalism. So it is something which I gave example, like HIV, that when you limit HIV by medicine, then the person survive, but it's not good that it has this HIV. So it's better that to get rid of the HIV totally, so that the person live, good. Another thing
How do
is
you
that,
get rid of one thing? How can you get rid of HIV unless
okay,
first you have to put brakes on it?
no,
And
no,
then
no. In this way, the religion's role is here, that tells us that capitalism is the source of all problems, which is the nickname of that is in religion is Satan. And God wants us to get rid of this Satan. And I said to Abraham that chapter Al-Fatiha, when we read, recite that, we say always to God, show me the right way. God has shown us the right way. The right way is equality, and get rid of inequality. So it is what God wants us to live. And I understand, I know, if you can create a world, a fair world, a world where hundreds of millions of people don't go hungry, with capitalism, I say okay. But I'm sure, I know that capitalism will always, create problems, always wants that, they want to become richer, and they want to sell more cigarettes, they want to sell more drugs, they want to sell more weapons. And then you said capitalism has been good. I give you one example. My home country, it would be a second Japan today, and would attribute the word contribute the world with maybe medicine, a lot of good technique today, but because we had oil, gas, and so on, capitalism has oppressed us, kept us backward, create a chaos in the Middle East. Okay, so capitalism and Second World War, First World War, they took us back hundreds of years because
Muji, it wasn't the capitalists.
It was the
wasn't
capitalism.
It was
Everything.
the Islamists.
No, look.
Muji, that's the difference. That's the difference between
Look,
between
you
your
mean that?
understanding
You
and
mean
mine.
no, look. You mean First World War, Second World War was Islamist. It was capitalism also.
The Second World War, when it happened,
Yeah.
of course, it has nothing to do with Islam or any sort of
Yes.
the Middle East. It has nothing connected to there.
It was
But
because
when you look
somebody.
at the Middle East,
No. Wait.
all the countries,
Abraham.
they're shaped in
No, Abraham. One by one. I'm talking first about First and Second World War, one by one.
Oh, okay.
They were because of capitalism, because some people, some countries wanted more power. They wanted to control other countries and become richer. That was capitalism. In my country, Abraham, as well, 1951, we elected a democratic prime minister called Dr. Mossadegh. He nationalized our oil. And then 1953, UK and USA, they wanted to get this oil free or cheap. They made a coup d'etat against him and put a dictatorship in the power. And they took our
But
oil.
if it wasn't them, it would have been the communists.
Sorry?
If it wasn't them, it would have been the communists.
No, it wouldn't be. It is.
And I agree that the Shah wasn't a good leader. I agree with that.
Look, Abraham, I know my home country very well. Dr. Mossadegh was a liberal man, and he wasn't a communist. He wouldn't join, Soviet Union at all. He wanted, but
what's
he
his
was.
name? Because I don't know that guy. What's his name?
Yes, read. In 1953, the coup d'etat was against Iranian Prime Minister Dr. Mossadegh. Okay, and he was a liberal man. He was a liberal man. He was a what is it? Anyway, he was a great
Socialist?
man. No, absolutely not. He wasn't socialist at all. And he had a problem, by the way. There was a Marxist, party called Tudeh Party. And that Marxist party was with Soviet Union. And they were also against him. Okay, they were saying that he's a puppet of imperialism and so on, because he wasn't a socialist. He was just a great man, and he nationalized our oil that was taken by UK for absolutely free. Okay, and then this dictator, when he came to power by help of USA and UK in 1979, when we made a revolution against that dictatorship. Okay. Then they provided us this Ayatollah fascist Khomeini, because they were afraid that if the left groups take the power, they will
go. It's a proxy war.
No, it wasn't proxy war. It was a revolution, Abraham. We made a revolution. Entire Iranian people were like today. They were out. They were chanting down with Shah, because he was a dictator. And then during this revolution, we didn't have a leader. They provided us with this Ayatollah fascist.
So there was a mayhem, and then they took over the Ayatollahs.
Yes, they helped this fascist guy, this ISIS guy, to take over and become leader, because we were blind. We knew that this guy is dictator, this king is dictator.
But I also know that a lot of the revolution comes from the Ayatollah. Like I know he was in Belgium or something, and he used
no. He look. He didn't do anything. People, I know everything. He just, when people came to the street, when became revolution, he started to become active, and media, Western media made him big, and he was in France. Okay, yes, he was in France. We call it Ayatollah BBC, Radio BBC, Persian Radio BBC. We call it Ayatollah BBC. This Radio BBC was bombarding Iranian people with Ayatollah Khomeini said like this, Ayatollah Khomeini said like that. Even today, they are trying to create a leader for us, the former Shah's son, the prince. Despite he's nobody, he's not doing anything, just because he's a puppet of the West. They try to, my organization, they try to destroy, because it's a democratic independent organization. That's why they don't like it. They want somebody who is under their control. So I say this is capitalism. All this problem is because of capitalism. Let's this
Is capitalism a product of Christianity?
no, capitalism, I said it is our nature. Capitalism is the jungle rule, that we are also animals. The jungle rule is that the strongest one get the most, the weakest one get little or nothing. That's the system of our nature. Capitalism has caused nations to
But everyone has opportunity.
prepare
Everyone has opportunity. That's the difference.
Prosper, Muji. Prosper.
prosper. The abuse of capitalism is the problem. Abuse.
I agree
Okay.
with him. I agree with him, Muji.
All
Come
right,
on.
yes.
I agree
It's
totally.
I agree, Muji, and it's the love of money, Muji.
All right. Okay.
When a
look,
person loves money, is
Okay.
the root of all kinds of evil, like the Bible
Yes, yes,
says. There's all
yes,
kinds
yes.
of evil, love of money, Muji. If you go into a prison, there's no money. They
Okay.
still kill each other and do all kinds of stuff to each other. There's no money, nothing.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
I said yes.
And-
I have to tell you about that as well. That this is if people are in this system, they don't get the right education. They are, they go to jail. Of course, I understand that. What I'm saying is that in that world, we will all get the right education. There is no any reason that we do bad deeds. It's a very, very. I told you, it is like.
But Muji, I
a
agree,
child.
Muji, in this way, Muji. I think capitalism is going to help us to make so many robots that later we don't need to work, and then the state is just going to pay us to stay alive.
Okay.
Yeah, they already do that in our country. You just get free money if you
Okay.
have no job. So
All right.
it's going to be the same. If you have no
Wait,
job,
Martin,
you get
you
free
get free
money.
money now?
I don't get free money,
I'm kidding.
but there's a lot of people that stay on state welfare.
Okay, I have to say something fast before, and then we don't need to continue this one more. I just have to say that this is what Quran teaches me, and this is what I have come to, and I understand it very well, that the source of all bad deeds is the devil. The devil is nothing but Satan, and God says that one day, it is in Islam, that one day the world will be equal. We share everything with each other. Money will not exist. There is no such a thing. We just work for God. We get everything free, and we do everything free. So this is
Jannah.
my belief. So this is my belief. And Idris, hello, Idris. We would like to hear from Idris. Hello, Idris. All right, Idris maybe doesn't hear
We
us.
lost Idris.
Yeah, he's there, but maybe
He was
doesn't hear.
his mic was working a little bit back. His
All
mic
right,
was
yes.
working, so there's just something wrong.
All right, okay. We will wait for him when he can talk.
You see,
But yes, yes.
Ninja, the biggest contributor to today's progress, what has that been? It has been the sense of sharing and caring.
Mhm.
Now, years back, the white guys were considered barbarians.
Mhm.
Then came to them a message that changed their attitude and gave them the sense of sharing and caring. And once they got this sense of sharing and caring, not for just for them and their family, but for their neighborhood and their surrounding, man started progressing. So what we have to promote is the sense of sharing and caring, and that is in the teachings of Hazrat Isa.
Mhm. Yes,
So
And where's that? What is that?
Jesus.
Where's the teaching?
Teachings of Jesus.
the
Jesus.
teachings are to be seen in the Bible, and the Quran also teaches us that whoever follows the teachings of Jesus, his heart is filled with compassion and mercy.
Yes, yes. I didn't say we don't have to follow that. Definitely, we have to follow that. But I say I believe that there is a Satan that fool people, and unfortunately, not everybody follow that. Yes, it's great if everybody follow that.
Muji,
yes,
it hasn't
but-
fooled us, Muji. It hasn't
but-
fooled me and you. Satan
Yes.
hasn't fooled us, Muji. So
I know, I understand. Yes, yes, but I know. But the thing is that what I believe is that God, true Islamic teachings that this devil will fool people, okay, as long as it exists, because in Quran says that I fool them. But of course, he asked God to give him time until resurrection, but God didn't give him time until that moment. What I believe is that he will disappear one day, but as long as he
Why do you
exists.
call him a him, Muji? A him is like a person. It
No,
will
I know.
disappear. Why do you?
This is, yes,
like
because
you're
yeah,
because everyone
he-
believes it's a him. Like it
yes, I
exists.
know.
The guy
What
exists.
yes, what
Right.
what I'm saying is that through your own belief, okay, through your own belief, and what Islam also says him, but I know that this is metaphor. This is a nickname for a system. Okay, so whatever I'm saying, that as long as that source exists, there are people who fall in his hand or whatever, in his way, and they will always be such a people, and that's always we will have this problem as long as this Satan exists. If you call him or I call him a system.
But
So
see,
what
Muji,
I
so the
what I
difference,
believe,
Muji, the
yes,
difference between me and you solving the problem. Say we use a gun, Muji. Say me and
yeah,
you have a gun.
okay,
Because we love people and love each
mhm,
other, we won't shoot each other. Okay, Muji.
no,
So
of
even if you
course,
give us a gun or capitalism, everything is going to be okay because we
yes,
love God and love other people.
yes,
So
yes,
if
yes.
you can fix that, that will
Mhm.
fix anything. They won't
Yeah,
rape
that's good. I
someone.
say,
It
yeah, good.
you understand? Then
Yeah, I
it
know.
fixes all bad deeds, Muji.
Okay, yes, good. Yes,
Rape anything,
yes.
Muji.
Let's see.
Like you
Okay,
can't stop rape with
all right.
capitalism, Muji.
Okay,
Like, how are you going to stop a person raping another with capitalism? Like taking away capital or
okay,
lusting off the person's wife. Like
okay. Yes, I
they rape
understand.
it in. You understand?
Yes, I understand. I said as well.
MashaAllah, Martin.
Yes, no, I said from beginning. Yeah, I said from beginning. This system. I don't say that this system is causing only that. Yeah, when the lack of education. Yeah, people don't get the education, the right
What about the
education.
kleptomaniac, Muji? My example stops the kleptomaniac,
Yes,
Muji.
yes.
It's
I
it's
said
gonna stop the kleptomaniac. Say I have
no.
a diamond, yeah, Muji. I have a diamond,
Yes.
right? The
Mhm.
kleptomaniac will want to take it, Muji. Even if it's
Yes.
worthless, he's gonna want to
Okay.
take it, Muji. You know, understand?
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
how do you stop him, Muji?
Yeah.
Capitalism
I
is not
said.
gonna take it away, Muji.
No. I say
It,
that kleptomania is a disease, and in that world they will be treated. Okay. They need
okay.
some help, and I say that this such a disease also coming from this system, like shopaholic and all these things. So what I'm saying
Hello,
is
Mr.
that
Tree.
hello,
Muji,
Mr. Tree,
Muji.
yes. Yeah. Hello, Mr.
He's
Tree.
wait. Yeah, we
Stream
started
started
earlier.
earlier now. Yes, because
Uh,
we will start it because during summer I'm not home, I'm somewhere else. So we will start it a little bit earlier. But anyway, so you are welcome, Mr. Tree. What I'm saying that, Martin, anyway, I want to fight for such a world. If it is with capitalism,
we both,
yes,
Muji.
yes. I say I'm not. I don't care if capitalism exists and we will have a peaceful, loving world. So it's okay.
Yeah,
But I'm
it's fine,
just.
Muji. We're gonna
Yes,
turn
yes.
this channel into
Yeah,
capitalistic
yeah.
channel, Muji.
So
So
look, I give
it's
you a good example. I give you a good example. Now we want to bring down Iranian regime, Iranian people.
Hmm.
Yeah, there are different parties. I say my organization is going to bring down the regime faster, best, and it's going to bring democracy in Iran. If somebody else can do that, I say welcome. I'm not against you. So okay, this is my belief that I say the only way is this organization. The only way for me is, as I have understood, the only way is to get rid of this satanic system, and then everything will be fine. Of course, it takes time. We need to educate people. People have to, many generation has to, pass until other generations, they realize that they even don't know what is stealing. They even don't understand what does it mean to steal when it is impossible. Today we know what stealing means. So anyway, anybody
Muji,
want? Yes.
now Iran, is
Yes.
capitalism the problem in Iran, or is the existing Islam the problem in it?
Look, my brother love. Okay, my brother love. Okay, Yes, it is the mullahs. They are not a bunch of psychopaths. They don't
But are
believe.
they capitalist?
No, look, let me explain, Allah, please. They don't believe in any God. The only thing they believe in is money, okay? They kill everybody because of money, okay? Those who believed in this regime, those who really believed in Islam, despite they were extremists, they stood against the regime. One of them was, his name was Ayatollah Montazeri. He was the successor of Khomeini, the leader. He was his deputy. He's supposed to be leader after him, just because he believed really in Islam, and he realized Khomeini is a devil. He's just lying to people. He's killing people. He stood against him. Khomeini was a devil. He lied to everybody. He was a great liar. And his successors, they are all billionaires. They have the leader of Iran. He didn't have even a flat before revolution. Now he's, according, U.S. Embassy in Iraq, he has over $95 billion. According to his former president, Ahmadinejad, he is reached over $200 billion rich. So I can show you many things that these are a bunch of mafia. They don't believe in anything except money. So definitely it is capitalism, okay? Definitely it is not, religion, because they don't believe in anything except money.
No, but
Muji, do you think if they were loving Christians, Muji, they would do the same, Muji? If they followed the Bible, do you
Muji,
think
the
they would
thing
do the
is-
same, Muji? Yeah.
Wait, love.
if he is in power, he's in power because of the masses supporting him. Now the masses are not supporting his capitalism. They're supporting his what? What stand are they supporting?
Okay, love, I think you didn't hear me. I was explaining that the mass, they didn't know him. They didn't know who the hell is this guy. I was myself that time. I was 16 years old. We didn't know who the hell is Ayatollah Khomeini. I said Ayatollah BBC, bold him. They said Ayatollah Khomeini, Ayatollah Khomeini. Everybody was, who? Oh, who is this guy? Oh, okay, let's go after him. We didn't, because of the capitalism, the Shah was in power and they were supporting him. He was, stopping, killing people, anybody, nobody was, there was no any free, free election. There was no any free media, nothing. So we didn't know any alternative to that Shah. So we came to the street blindly against the Shah because we knew that he's a dictator, but we didn't know who is a good, democratic alternative to this regime. So what they did, they bolded these Ayatollah fascists because they were afraid that if left group take the power, then Iran will join Soviet Union. So that's why they realized that ISIS is better than left groups, okay? So they bolded him, they helped him, they supported him to take the power so that the left groups, because the second alternative was the left groups, okay? And they didn't want that the left groups take the power. So that's why they helped him. And they are still helping them. Love, they are, even today, I have said, I showed today, we were going to demonstrate against Iranian regime in Paris just 1 week ago. And France was talking with Iranian president, and really ISIS guy, that we will stop their demonstration in France. Biden is sending them billions of dollars. Already Hamas is there, wants money, okay? A lot of other things that they are negotiating with this regime because they don't want the regime to fall. So tell me, is it Islam or it is capitalism that they want to keep the regime because they sell their weapons in the Middle East? Because
What
But
about
the
the
Mark-
Adis, Muji?
my
Isn't it
friend-
the Adis?
wait,
Could
Martin.
it be the corrupted Adis, Muji?
No,
that
Martin,
is also
Martin,
helping some of these people to do evil?
Martin, it is, I say it is Joe Biden. I say,
No, but I'm talking about some Muslims. I'm talking about some of these ISIS Muslims and stuff. Aren't they
that's
like
no, that's something
right,
else.
getting
What we are talking,
bad deeds from?
No, Martin, what we are talking about now is Iranian regime. That
Okay.
Donald Trump,
But
yes, Donald.
they're Muslims, right? So.
No, they are not Muslim. I say they are a bunch
But
of
they get it
mafia.
from the Hadiths or
No,
some of the
Martin,
stuff.
Martin,
Don't they
they-
use the Hadiths and everything to back up their deeds or
Martin,
something?
they don't get from the hadith that they have to rob people billions of dollars. They don't get this from hadith, okay? They know that they are a bunch of mafia. Their banks is full of money. people's money. No hadith says that you have the right to rob people. Okay, so
But where does it then say that Muhammad was a caravan robber or something? Isn't it that on the hadiths?
look, that was in the battle against your enemy. Everybody
Okay.
understand?
But
Yes,
so they
everybody-
make you your enemy, and then they
No,
follow Muhammad's
no,
example
no.
of.
Come on.
Or what?
It is yeah. They
Well,
say
yeah.
that-
When they attacked the American embassy, so they said our death to America and death to Israel. That's their that was their international statement.
yeah, look, of course they say those are enemy, but they cannot say that the people that we are ruling over them, they are the enemy. They cannot say that. But what I'm saying is that that doesn't matter what Iranian people government stand for. What I'm saying that is what France stand for, what Joe Biden stand for, what Obama stand for. They sent over $100 billion. Obama sent to this terrorist regime in 2015 when the regime was going to fall. They were going to die, the regime, but Biden saved them at the
Why?
last moment because Biden sold 3 times more weapons than George Bush, because as long as Iranian regime is there, the other countries, they are afraid of Iranian regime because they can tell them that, oh, buy weapon. They sold so much weapon, mostly to Middle East. And it's not only that, they can buy cheap oil as long as these countries are backward. They are in chaos. They cannot develop. So they
But
depend
isn't
on-
America trying to destroy Iran because they like put stuff on them, like they
How-
can't
no,
export
how- look,
stuff and or what?
No, look, Martin, the only
Didn't they
one.
put like stuff like that?
Wait. The only one really. I'm honest. I tell you that
Oh,
the
Trump,
only one
Trump.
the only one who stood against them was Trump. The only one. The rest, yes, they
But
put
isn't there
sanctions.
sanctions? There's sanctions, right?
Yeah, look, they put sanctions because Iranian regime is trying to build nuclear bomb. They say, you ISIS, they say you ISIS, you can kill people, you can violate human rights, you can do whatever, but no nuclear bomb, because you become very dangerous. They want a weak ISIS. As long as you are a weak ISIS without nuclear bomb. Now, for example, they are also angry now. Europe was going to lift a sanction according their deals, okay, in October. Now they expand that sanction because Iran is sending missiles to Russia. Iran is sending drones to Russia against Ukraine, and Europe is not happy. So as long as Iranian regime is not, harming them, as long as not doing that, they are agree, they're okay. But as when they harming them, if it export terrorism to their country, then they become angry. Yes,
But they're
so that's why
indirectly doing it, right? Because Iran is supporting Russia,
Yes,
and
indirectly,
Russia
yes,
is fighting against.
yes. But
America.
yes.
What do you think if Israel attacks like the nuclear facilities in Iraq? In Iran.
In Iran, of course,
Like all-out blitz with their entire air force.
Yes. You know what? Israel cannot do that without permission of
U.S.
USA.
permission.
Yes,
Yeah.
U.S. permission, and Israel
But
has
they
said
already
it.
got the permission.
No. Many
They have.
times.
They have.
No,
They got the
Abraham.
permission.
No,
They
Abraham.
got it. They got it. Blinken already gave it to them.
No, Abraham, please.
You said
Many
whatever
times.
means necessary.
No, okay. Look, many times I've heard that Israel has said many times that we will do it even if we don't get, support from other countries. It is our security is more important, because they knew that they are not giving it. And you tell me that Biden has given it. It's very, very strange, because Biden is trying to save Iranian regime. They are negotiating in Oman right now, and that was because
but
of
Biden
that.
is an idiot. That's
Yes,
the thing.
I
He's
know.
an idiot. He
That's-
promises
yes.
things to both sides.
But Trump is gonna come
Yes.
back. Trump is gonna come back. it
Hopefully,
seems.
Yes,
man.
so-
I pray.
Okay, yeah, yes. So I know. So that's why I say hopefully. Yes, I also say hopefully he will come back. Yeah, because if he stayed in power, right now I showed you that his vice president is supporting my organization. His vice president, his administration supporting my organization, because they want this regime. In reality, Trump doesn't want the regime fall, but he wanted the regime to be a more, weak regime. Okay, that's why it put a lot of pressure on the regime in hope that the regime give up. Of course, at the end, Trump would go for regime change. He didn't say anything about regime change, and none of them has said so far. So, but these Democrats, they are, they really don't want the regime to fall. They just want that this regime doesn't get nuclear bomb. That's the red line. Okay. Otherwise, the regime can do whatever they want. Yes.
Niji, do you think a strict Sharia in Iran would be very, very good for Iran? Strict Sharia.
Okay.
I'm not talking of hanky-panky Sharia. I'm talking of really true Sharia. Will that be
Okay.
good for Iran?
Thank you, Sharia.
Okay, look, love depend on what is Sharia for you. Sharia, like for example, do good deeds.
Is
Don't
my
do
mic
bad deeds.
working?
Yeah. Okay, look, if Sharia.
Yes,
for
I heard you.
Sorry.
No,
yeah,
the one guy asked, like, is his mic working?
Yeah. All right.
I
Yes.
heard you.
It's working. Yes. Yes. Let
My
me.
mic keeps getting messed up, turning off and on.
Okay, so would you like to say something fast, and then love, keep your question because Idris has finally been able to talk, so we can hear from him. Idris. All right. Okay. So I think his mic again. About love. Okay. Depend on what you mean with Sharia. Chopping hands, killing apostate, stoning adulterers. That's not Sharia. Okay. That's a barbaric way of thinking. So Sharia for me is love one another. That's Sharia. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. Jesus.
That's Christianity,
command.
Manji.
Yes, I said that's Sharia. That's God's law. Give to orphans, help, forgive. That's Sharia. Islamic Sharia says that the pleasure you get in forgiveness, you never get in revenge. That's Sharia. Okay. So Sharia is, if you ask me, Sharia. If you ask a backward ISIS or I don't know Taliban, they think Sharia is to oppress people, to kill apostate, and so on.
Because
Understood?
of
Love?
the hadith, Manji, perhaps.
But how are you going to back up the Sharia you are trying to promote? Do you have, because you'll have to have some sound backing, like the Quran is backing the
Yes.
Sharia. And
Yes,
if you
Quran.
have, yeah, so
Quran.
basically,
Yes.
like what, well, let's share a few verses which you would like to.
Yes. Okay. Well, okay. Let me share with you verses of Quran. Everything I said about it was from Quran. Okay. Let me. Anybody want to say something, Idris? So that I can.
Which one do you guys like?
Show him al-Fatiha, man.
Which guy
Sorry?
one? I don't know.
Show him al-Fatiha.
Sure. Yeah. You recite it, please.
I know how to
Yes,
recite it
recite
in
it.
Arabic.
Go.
So go for it.
Yeah? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين.
Amen.
Okay, now it's Muji's turn. Muji, can you do that?
Yes.
Can you do that?
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen.
Abraham sounds more like he knows the language or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I speak Hebrew, so it's very similar to
Yeah.
Arabic.
Perhaps, yeah. Let me, Love wanted to hear something, okay? Chapter 28, verse 77. Do good to others as Allah has done good to you. 42:23. Anyone who does good to others, we give more good for him in it. 22:37. Give good news to those who do good to others. 39:10. Ultimate good awaits those who do good in this world. 16:90. Indeed, Allah orders justice and good conduct and giving to relatives and forbids immorality and bad conduct and oppression. He admonishes you that perhaps you will be reminded. 42:43. And whoever is patient and forgives, indeed, that is of the matter requiring determination. 23:96. Oh Muhammad, repel evil in the best manner. We are well aware of all that they say about you. 15:85. Indeed, the hour is approaching, so pardon those who wronged you with most graceful pardon without revenge. There are a lot more I can read for you if you want. There are many, many more verses. I think is enough. Or Love, would you like to hear more?
That's enough. That's enough. Yeah.
Yes, okay.
Basically,
let-
so you would
Yes.
not have in your Iran. Would there be a blasphemy law?
No, absolutely not. There is no compulsion in religion. Okay, you have the right. Quran says the right is clear from the wrong. So let those who want to believe, let them be, and those who want to disbelieve, let them be. Their account is with God, is not with me. I have no right to punish you for anything. Moji, do you think Israel has a right to defend itself? Okay. Look, this is a very, very difficult question, because I believe that from the beginning, maybe Abraham doesn't like it, okay, but from the beginning, I believe that people should live together side by side. Not that because it is not only Muslims who are against Israel. All Marxists were also against Israel, because it was built by imperialism, because they wanted a base in the Middle East, okay? And
Muji, you're blagging. Is it me or?
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'll want to follow up on that as well.
and throughout,
Okay, Muji, you're lagging. Muji? Hello? Did we lose Muji?
It's frozen.
That face, bro, is killing me.
Are we gonna zoom in here?
Yeah, you shall, bro.
Okay, Muji, we can hear you
Hello?
again. I don't know. We can.
What
wait.
happened?
I don't know. It lagged or something.
What happened? Okay, maybe the internet was here. Okay. Anyway, so good that I'm back, because I was thinking what happened. So anyway,
But now there's still a little bit lag between your speaking and.
Okay.
But it's
How
fine.
is it now?
No, it's.
Now?
I don't know if it's just on my side, but like I can hear you only after.
I think it is because of the internet problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, so okay, I have to say that in my belief, I say that Israel shouldn't. Jews should live side by side with with Palestinians, but unfortunately, there are people from both sides that they don't want peace from both sides. Okay. And
can I follow up on that after?
Yes, after, of course, yes. From both sides, for example, the radical, Jews, they want to wipe up all Palestinians, and they are occupying their lands in even West Bank. Okay, they are building, settlements, and in reality, it is very, very terrible situation there. I saw somebody was taking a Palestinian's home, a Jewish guy. And the Palestinian woman, Martin, was saying that, but I don't know his name. What was his name? He said that, but you are our neighbor. Why you take our home? He said, if I don't take it, someone else will take it. Martin, really, it was terrible. I have the video. He said, if I don't take it, someone else take it. So these things are terrible, and I do not like it. This is oppression. And I believe that they have to, live side by side. No Israel, no Palestine, everybody live together. But unfortunately, it is not possible. And Israel should, allow them to have their own land in West Bank. And yes, I don't like that now this Hamas is, fighting, and they do it because of Iranian regime. Because Iranian regime pushing them, they say that you have to fight. They go and get a lot of money from Iran. Abraham, would you like to say something? Yes.
Yeah, I want to give here some statements to clarify my position here. So
Yes.
first of all, if we go back to the times like before there was a claim of Israel, like in like the countries were like debating about Israel. Before that, even. So you always had this notion of in Europe, for instance, of Jews being told to, what are you guys doing here? You're not from here. Go back to Israel. Go back to where you come from. And then the Holocaust started. And after the Holocaust, when the Jews tried to come back, they were embargoed by the British. So I don't see if there was a cooperation with any capitalists here. The Lehi hated the British more than they hated the Nazis. So that's one. Two, I don't remember that there was a anything to do with the United States, for instance. No one helped the Israelis fend off the Arab armies, which said, and I quote, "We will pave the road from Jerusalem to Damascus with Jewish skulls." Prior to even Israel existing, there was a major Jewish population there that were always being besieged by Arabs and disturbed by Arabs, and they had to make groups called the Shomer, which literally means the guard, in order to preserve their lands. So this is a conflict that was going way before the establishment of Israel. Way before. And I'll give you an example. When we're talking about the first war that Israel had as a state between the Arabs, what were the objectives of the Arab armies? Was it to create a Palestinian state to help the Palestinians? Or was it like I would say, and I quote, "We want Israel to be part of the greater Syria"? What does that mean? Or we want the eastern part of Jordan for our great kingdom. Who is talking there? The King Hussein of Jordan. No one cared about the Palestinians, not even the people who are advocating for them. No one really cared about the Palestinians. And now when we're talking about Hamas, when they first started as an organization, they started as a terrorist organization against Jews only. They had nothing to do with Iran because they're Sunni. Even the Mufti who made Hamas, he said it publicly that he's against Iran's influence in Palestine. But after he died, the other leader took the influence because he needed the money, because Israel started taking real good care of their terrorist movements. So they needed more money and weapons. So they were desperate, so they ran to Iran. But inherently, the Palestinians don't care about Iran, the regime. They're not the soldiers. Hezbollah are, but not Hamas.
Okay.
That's
now, yes, I have to say that I don't need to go back. We don't need. There are a lot of things. What I believe myself today is that they have to live side by side, but unfortunately, it's not possible.
No,
but,
I agree with you, bro. But
yes.
I think the premise that Israel is something imperialistic is way out of historic context.
No, but look, Abraham. We see that unfortunately they are building settlements inside West Bank, for example. Of course,
yeah, I agree, but we gave them Gaza. We gave them Gaza, and they turned it into a rocket base. So we cannot just give them land.
No. Look, this is not correct. That we gave them. They were living there for thousands of years, and then
but when Egypt had it, they didn't help them at all. The Israelis at least are giving them something.
No, but this is not correct. That because they didn't give them, it's like those extremist Muslims when they.
If they have an army that they're firing rockets, that means we gave them sovereign land. If they can fire rockets at us, they're sovereign enough to make movements to hide their weapons.
I say it's not correct that they fire. But. That Gaza is very small place, and this West Bank, there has been an agreement. Okay, they signed an agreement was Oslo agreement that Palestinians have the West Bank and the Gaza. Okay, now there are
but then in the Camp David they ran away. In the Camp David Accords they ran away.
But they accepted.
They can never recognize a Jewish state. They can never Islamically.
Okay,
they can never, because only Islam is Din al-Haq, and any land that was conquered by Muslims could never be sovereign by any religion other than Islam.
But what I know,
and I'll give you a verse from the Quran: Islam ya'alu wa la'i wa lahi. Which means any land that is by Muslims has to be controlled by Muslims, because Allah has to be higher than the Kufar's words. Islam
No.
ya'lu wa yu'alai. That's the tafsir. If you want me, I can show you the tafsir.
No, wait. Let me see. You give me the verse. I have to check that verse. Okay, it's not. I don't think that it is like this. That we have to, take over any land. Okay, because we have no right to fight those who do not fight us. Okay. So what I'm
So
saying
why the
is that,
Palestinian advocates are saying from the river to the sea, Palestine will be free? What does that mean? What does that actually mean? That means
okay,
all the land.
look.
That means all the land. From the
look.
river to the sea, it's the land.
Okay, I don't know what they say, but definitely they see it as their land. They want to gain it back. And what I'm saying is that now I know that Al-Fatah, I know it for fact that Al-Fatah accept that Oslo agreement, and they want that agreement to be the guideline. So, but there are extremists there in Israel as well that they want to slowly, occupy that part. They want to throw out every single Palestinian. I do not accept this. Okay, Abraham, that people say that. I don't say that Jews should leave that land either, because they have been there now for generations. It is now their land. So I accept what Palestinians also accept. I accept that they keep that agreement, the West Bank and the Gaza and Israel.
I think the problem is with the Arab world. Because
okay,
when the state was established, over 1 million Jews in the Middle East from Arab countries, from Muslim countries, were persecuted, and they had to run to Israel.
That's wrong. That was wrong. Definitely, I do not agree with that either.
But do you agree that they had no choice but to run to Israel and fight for their lives?
Okay, I don't look. I say that. Then why, Abraham?
Would you want to be in that situation?
No, of course. I say then why? All communists were also against Israel, because they knew that there is something else. It's not just that people run for their life there. So they knew that
Stalin hated Jews.
No, I don't think so. They knew that there is something else is going on there. It's just because they want a base in the Middle East if there will be a war between them. So this is actually, it's a very, very long discussion. What I want is all borders away. I want that everybody share everything with each other. They live together, and for example, everybody can live wherever they want. Okay, I don't. If you want to live in Palestine or Israel or whatever you want to call it, I want that you have the right to live there. Okay, so but I don't like. So far, unfortunately, it is like this that people take like. I'm sorry, I have to say like this, that we are all the same. That we take like animals. We take a land and say that this is my land and you don't have to come here. Like the animals that they mark their land with their their urine or whatever. They do that. They take their territories
But yet
as
there's
well.
still almost 3 million Arab civilians with an Israeli passport.
Okay, so
And
that's
not even
good. I
one
say
Jewish Palestinian.
no,
Not even one.
no, because they don't have a state.
And
Okay?
the first Palestinians were actually Jews. The Romans
No,
called us Palestinians.
I-
And it's funny. Palestinians come from Plishtim. I don't know if Martin knows that, the Pelashites, whatever. It's like the biggest enemy of the Israelites. And Plishtim literally means the invaders.
Okay.
So Palestinians are calling themselves invaders. And that was the Romans. They called that land invaders to mock the Jews.
But they were
Yeah, they're gonna fail because God says in the Bible, which He even makes a promise that Israel will never leave their land again. He will give them this land, and they will never be driven out again. Because in the past, Muji, they're not perfect, Muji. So God was punishing them multiple times.
Muji, you know why we're called Jews?
Okay.
You know why Jews are called Jews? Because of the land of Judea. That's where we come from.
Okay.
That's where we are from. That's where we are from.
But God pushed you out of your land
but-
because of all the.
Yeah, and then
They
we
were-
believe
they went to
that, and then we
Babylon and
believe
stuff.
that after the Holocaust,
No,
it was
but-
the time for us to come back.
No, look, I say I believe that even those who are in Palestine, they were their root was they were not always Muslims, they were not always Arabs. Their root was from Jews and people who were living there. But what I'm saying that we have to put aside all these things that it is my land, and you have to. I say what I believe is that we have to love one another, share with
Yeah.
each other. Okay, I don't have to say this is my land, you have to get out. This is not nice. Okay, this is not correct. I say we share everything with each other. There shouldn't be Palestine, there shouldn't be Israel, there shouldn't be USA, there should be planet Earth, and we share everything with each other. This is my belief. Okay, and I say that so far that they are fighting, at least let them to live in that place. And I do not agree with the throwing out all Israelis or Jews from there. I do not agree with that either. I say people have been living there for generations. Now it is their land; they have to live there. You cannot throw them out like Hamas and this.
By
But
the
I
way,
know that
Muji, it's not all bad. In Haifa, for instance, it's a mixed city, and Arabs and Jews, they live together like
that's good, very good. Yeah,
not
that's
fighting.
great.
They buy from each other. They go to each other's weddings.
Yes, exactly. I want like that. I want that everybody live together. Okay, everybody. I want that you have a Muslim prime minister as well, a Muslim government, and then next time a Jew
We
government.
have Muslim judges who put prime
Yeah, very
ministers to
good.
jail.
Yes, very good. That should be like that. I say, okay. Everybody should. It shouldn't be. It should be, separated the religion from the state. So that you shouldn't be higher because you are a Jew, or because you are a Muslim, or because you are an Arab, or whatever. You shouldn't be a higher person than others. I say that it has to be, everybody should be treated equally. Okay, and I don't want this conflict anywhere. All these conflicts. Unfortunately, there are powers who win, like Hamas is now supported by Iranian regime, and they push them. Okay, now we need you to shoot some rockets. Okay, so they want, because they want, whenever they have problems, they want to put the attention in that side. Okay, so when these things will disappear, things will be better there. Okay, changes will come. One day, changes will come to the entire world. Dazmuji shared his home and belongings with others, or look, I say that. Okay, I say that.
That was a
Private.
good one.
No, wait. Private. Okay, private things like I cannot share my brush with other people. This is private. Home is private, but land is not private. I want to share it with everybody. Okay. I want to share oil in home country Iran, gas in home country Iran.
And who will
with
control
everybody.
the rules? But who will control the rules?
Control what? What do you mean? Control the what?
Because Muji, I'm sorry. Every time you speak, it sounds like you're like this Stalinist, man. I'll tell you why. Because it's very utopian, but like, who is in control of that utopia?
Control what?
Because it seems very vague. Like,
Okay.
who's in
Muji is in
control?
control.
No, wait. You mean
You know what I mean? Capitalism, there's a prime minister.
No.
Who's in control of all
Okay,
this? Everyone's
okay.
together, not owning
Okay.
anything.
Okay, no, look.
Because Stalin was in control of that utopia.
No, Abraham, that there was a dictatorship. There is no control. I mean, there would be a government, okay, like United Nations, okay, and like in Sweden, for example, we have a government, okay, and every even in a city we call it commons, yeah. There is a kind of government in every parts of the city, okay, and they take control of that part. For example, there is a how do you call it in English? Maybe different municipality, different municipality in Stockholm, for example. They take control of the economy of that place. For example, we say this municipality is richer because people who are living there, they are more well off. They may pay more tax. Okay, so there is a way. To
no, but that's actually a bad way. The richer you get, the less tax you pay. That actually ensures your economy.
I didn't say the less tax
because
you pay.
People will stay. You understand?
No.
If you hire the taxes, they will leave to a different country.
I said that those areas in Sweden is like this. The more you make, the more tax you pay. Okay, this is different in Sweden.
Muji,
the more you make,
I have to go soon.
Okay, yes. Okay,
I have to go soon, but I have one last question almost, Muji.
Yes, please, yes.
Muji. The last question is, Muji.
Yes.
How close am I to getting to your challenge, Muji? You had a challenge for me. I want to know percentage-wise, Muji. How close? The challenge to solve all problems, how close is Christianity to that challenge? Meeting that you said if I have a better solution, you will follow it. If you even said to an atheist, you will follow him. You believe you would believe he's a prophet if he
Yes.
had a better solution.
Okay.
You still think your solution is a better solution by taking away the money
Okay. Yes.
is a better solution, Muji. How
Okay.
close do you think I'm making progress, or are we going back, Muji? Is it getting less and less likely that Muji will say, okay, Martin, I can see you have a little bit of a good solution, but not good enough. Or what would you say,
Okay.
Muji?
Yeah, I would say that it shouldn't be, even mine shouldn't be in words. It should be in practice. Okay, so I'm not close. You are not close at all, unless we. It is just how do you say it? It is just theory. What we say is theory. Okay, so it has to be practice.
But we
And
see it
then
in
we say,
practice, Muji.
where we see it
In jail,
The
everywhere,
communists.
Muji. We see it
Sorry?
everywhere.
Yeah,
We see it
what
everywhere, Muji. Like even
Okay.
here, Muji. There's no capital here, Muji.
okay.
Okay. But we care about each other, which makes it that I don't curse at you and go crazy like these other people that join. There's no
Okay. Mhm.
capitalism. People still do bad deeds because of if they're Christian or not Christian and stuff like that. And if they're
Okay.
really following Christianity.
Okay.
You understand, Muji? So it's practice. You can see it all around you, Muji. You can
Yeah.
see it everywhere being practiced. We can see the practical implications of it.
Yeah.
understand?
Okay. Yeah, I understand. Yes.
Yeah.
But the thing is that I say this is a very small scale. Yeah. In a
Okay,
small
we
scale.
have to make
might
it
be-
a little bit bigger.
Yes. We have to make it bigger and bigger. Yes. So when
Okay.
yeah.
But how
then we
big
can-
before you would say, okay, Martin, you
in a
reached
country,
my goal. A whole
In a-
country, Muji.
one country. Okay. If you
Okay,
make
that
it
needs to
happen
be
in one
totally Christian or totally Islamic, and
country,
then
yes.
they need to
If-
leave
yes.
the
Yeah. If you can do it in one country, then I say even
because
one,
Muji, you're putting more stuff now. That
no,
the
no,
person
I say
you
I
only
say-
at the beginning you said, Martin, you just need to like give me a better solution. Now
Okay.
it's I have to provide a whole country.
no, no, I
you
didn't
understand?
say that. Wait, I know, but I never said that. I
The
said
Vatican? The Vatican,
Yes.
maybe?
no, Vatican. No. Look, Vatican is just a building. Okay, in reality. So what I'm saying is that, for example, Martin, I give you example. I have given you a city. Yeah, that my organization, there are several thousand people living there. That's working perfectly, very good. Yeah, no money is there, and everybody sacrifice much more than anywhere. Okay, so you can also, if you provide me with a small city like several thousand people, okay, and money runs there, they work, they make money, but somehow they love one another and they don't rob each other, they don't do bad deeds and so on. Then I understand that okay, your version is also working. But I'm saying that is that not everybody will believe in that 100%. That or
But the thing
love
is,
one another.
but the thing is, yeah. But they need to if they're Christian, Muji. They will be forced to if they join Christianity, Muji. They
Yeah.
are like, you can't be a Christian if you say, okay, I'm gonna hate everyone. That's not Christianity. You understand, Muji? And
Yeah.
on a small scale, we can already see, Muji, that your solution doesn't work. On a large
Mhm.
scale, perhaps with this town, I doubt it, Muji. I
Mhm.
personally doubt it. But
No.
I would love to go there and check how this town works because I personally done it a lot.
Now,
Muji,
based
do you
on
have
history,
have you gone there, Muji? Have you seen how it works? This
Well-
town that you are saying that it works without capitalism.
Which
Your
which one?
town. Your town.
The city, yeah,
Yeah.
that city. Yes, I have gone
Yeah.
there. Yes, I have gone there.
And
And what?
How do
no
you pay for
jails, no
groceries?
nothing.
No,
No problems.
no problems at all. No jails. What jail?
No
What
problems
jail?
at all.
No,
Yeah,
no, no.
it
One
sounds
morning
like
you wake
a.
up to take care of the sheep, then the other morning you milk the cow.
Sorry. Once again, I didn't hear.
Because
What?
usually, like when they're talking about these utopian, non-capitalistic things, it's usually like those big farms, right? That you guys make your own tomatoes and stuff like
No,
that.
they
No,
still
no, no.
they still work with money, Muji. You guys
no.
still someone's sending them money,
Oh, so
Muji.
they buy
You
from the
got
supermarket.
Muji.
No, okay.
No. They made their own
Do they
town, but
buy from the
Muji, you said
supermarket?
something. They get money, Muji. Don't you give them money, Muji, to this town?
Yes.
So,
Yes,
then it's not fully, Muji.
Yeah,
Then it's not.
so they need
No, no.
capitalism.
Yeah.
They need your
No,
capital.
no. Look,
We will be peaceful. Just
This
give
is
us your
cheating,
money.
look, Abraham, please. Yeah, wait. They are, they are fighting against Iranian regime. The thing is that they don't make a single dollar themselves. Okay, the money we gave them is just because they have to buy, for example, computers. They have to buy clothes. They have to do this. That's definitely, we understand that. For example, when they were in Iraq, they were also producing things. I remember they were producing things to sell it, to make money for the organization to run. Okay, so okay, a lot of background noise. So it is what I'm saying is that they don't make money for what they do, their job. What they are doing is not, they don't make a single dollar, and everything they do is for love of people. Okay, they do it everything for free.
Oh, so
for love of
it's
people.
a corporation.
Yes, it's a
So
corporation.
that's capitalism.
No. It's what do you mean corporation? I didn't understand. What do you mean with corporation?
You're donating to them money. You're donating money to them for
Yes,
a cause,
for a cause
right?
to,
For their own cause and the freedom of what they believe in.
yeah.
Capitalism.
No. Look,
It's capitalism.
no, Abraham. Look, you have to understand that they cannot live on air. Okay, they cannot. They have to eat. They have to buy
course.
things. Okay, and they
So
cannot.
that's the idea of capitalism.
No, Abraham, wait, please. They cannot make computers. They cannot, make cars in a little city. So they are engaging in fighting Iranian regime. So for such a things, they need money, and they are not. The thing is that the
This
most
sounds like a
important-
charity, Muji. It sounds like exactly like a charity, Muji.
capitalist
Everyone gives
charity.
money
It's an
to the
NGO.
charity.
It's an NGO.
It's a charity almost,
No,
like
no.
Muji. You know how charities work? You send money to them, and they do good deeds.
Yes, whatever.
But it's not capitalistic,
No,
Muji.
no, Martin.
Muji,
No,
the biggest
no, what-
contributor.
No, wait, I have to
Muji.
say like this. No, wait, I have to say like this. Wait, I have to say like this. Martin, capitalism, what I'm talking about is that you, in that city, everybody make money, okay? And then, for example, one person get maybe $1,000 per month, the other one get, because you work more, you get $2,000 a month. That's called capitalism. But in that city is not based on such a things. In that city is based on that the more you sacrifice, the more reward you get, okay? The more reward you get from your Lord, not that you get more money. They don't get a single dollar, okay? So this is totally, of course, we are not living in a equal world. The world is still run by capitalist system. So you cannot expect that everything is free, they get everything free. No, it is not like that. We are still a little city in a big jungle. Okay, a little
Capitalism
city.
just makes people to have personal responsibility. That's
Okay, all right.
Okay,
Okay,
but
that's
see you, Muji.
I said.
Muji, I hope your town, your
Okay.
city, small town thing
Yes,
goes into a massive country, Muji,
Yes.
so that I can actually see it working.
Yes,
And I
of
can
course.
go visit and see the jails empty and stuff.
Yes,
I wanna
no,
see
there is
that
no jail.
with my
There
own
is no
eyes
jail.
because I don't
There is
believe
no-
this stuff. So
No, there
I'm
is no-
very skeptical. I'm like a religious
Okay, I
skeptic
have to
there.
tell you. Before
But
you
I have
go.
to go?
Martin. No, Martin, before you go. I mean, if there was a jail, because they are now under control of Albania, and just few days ago they attacked there, they took their computers. If there was a single jail, they would say it, everywhere in the world, oh, they had jails, like this. The regime in Iran, they want a lot. They love to say that they have jail. No, they don't have jail. But anyway, I love you, my brother. Take care.
Love you guys.
Yes.
Cheers,
see you
Muji.
Cheers,
And next
Martin.
week I'm gonna be gone, but
Yes.
hopefully the week
Hopefully.
after that, Muji.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Love you
Next week,
guys.
yeah, okay. Take care.
And
Love you, my
Mr. Tree, I'm gonna run now. I'm sorry.
Yes. Martin is running. Take care, my brother. Take
Okay,
care.
cheers, guys.
Yeah, cheers. Abraham, I have to say that your belief, I respect your belief, so no problem. How do you believe?
Yeah, I
and
also
have
respect
said,
your belief.
yes, and I have said what I believe. So let's see what will happen. But I believe, according my scripture, that one day will happen, that that world will happen, and we will live in a equal world. We will share everything with each other. Okay, love. You were going to say something. Oh, so let's see. Wait, Idris.
Yeah.
Wait, Idris finally came. Let's see if he has fixed his microphone. Idris. Okay, again his microphone was broken, perhaps. Okay,
Yeah,
love.
Muji, what
Yes,
I
my
wanted
mic
to
works.
say is you were
Wait,
talking of
wait,
Sweden, right?
wait, love.
Broke.
Yes, Idris.
My mic is turning off.
Yes, please. Yeah, say fast before you.
I'm trying to fix my mic. I'm sorry.
Okay, don't worry. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so love. Yes, sorry. Tell me. Yes, love. Say. Love.
Love.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah,
Okay.
basically you were talking of Sweden, right?
Yes.
And you said they have limited capitalism, right?
Yes.
So
Yes.
basically, even places like Sweden and Denmark or the other places you're referring to, they are dependent on capitalism. Capitalism is a driving force, and as the excess is the problem. Of course, if you go overboard, if you know the other stuff, but capitalism as such has been the reason for progress. Man has progressed because of one of the reason is capitalism.
I'm
So
so
you
sorry. Yeah, love. I'm so sorry. I absolutely disagree with you. And I said to you that one of the, I gave you the example of First World War, Second World War, and
that is excess. Don't
yeah,
talk
yeah,
of excesses. We are
yeah.
talking of
Okay.
excesses. We are not talking.
Okay.
We are saying
Okay. So
excesses
no,
are
but
bad.
no. You said that capitalism has been the root of success. Okay, but which I say that I disagree with you. It has been stopping people. Okay, excess or whatever. It has stopped a lot of things in this world so far. My home country is a ruin because of the capitalism, because they want to take our oil and gas for free or sell us just weapons and so on.
If
So
it was not for capitalism, there would be no gas discovered in these countries. You wouldn't even
okay.
talk of gas.
Yes, that's your opinion, and I respect it. I do not agree with that. We would have found many things earlier, because capitalism, many people they hide even information. For example, during Corona, they didn't share even information with each other. Otherwise, we would find perhaps the vaccine faster, because they want to, get the benefit themselves. Even companies, they send spies to take information from each other so that they make something faster. If we share everything with each other, information, we will reach things faster. Okay, but I disagree absolutely that there are lots of reasons that I disagree that capitalism has helped us
This is
to progress. I say that capitalism
you see.
has kept
Take the
us
Middle
back.
East and take India. There was a time that India and the Middle East, they were far ahead of Europe, right? And people
Do you
were
hear me, love? I was love. Do you
yeah,
hear
go
me?
ahead. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Hello. Do you hear me, love?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Everything cool.
Okay. Yes. My I don't know. This my connection is a little bit bad here because I'm not home. Anyway, so yes, I said that unfortunately. Yes, I know that Sweden and Denmark, such a countries, they live in the big jungle. I have said we are living in the big jungle, and as I said, that they realize that this jungle system, pure jungle system, is terrible. So they made it a little bit mix it with socialism. Okay, so if you don't know that, in Sweden, it is social democracy. So they mix it with socialism to make it better. But I say that if they get rid of that capitalist part totally, then it will become much, much better.
You see, what I was saying is, years back, India and Middle East, they were far ahead of European countries, and they were discovering things. But what was happening? A family would say, "Oh, we made this discovery; it should not go out." As long as they are making money out of that discovery, they are not sharing the discovery, and that is the reason that then with capitalism came copyright, right? Patents, right? Yeah, because of those things, man progressed, because now I can protect whatever I create.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
So basically,
Okay.
you're just looking at the negative part of capitalism. Capitalism has so many plus things, and you're not even alluding to those plus points. Why is
Okay.
it so?
Okay, even your country, India, that you are talking about, was kept backward by capitalism. The time when it was, colonized by British. Okay,
Of course not. No, you're totally
so it
mistaken.
was good. So it was good, yeah. British were good
No.
colonizing your
Okay,
country.
let me give you the common man was always a slave to the princes, the Nawabs and the Rajas. Who was the common man? Common man was at the mercy of the landlord. He was never independent. Then came the Britishers. Of course, now the common man was Britishers to slave to the slave to the Britishers. But what did the Britishers do? They put up schools, they put up hospitals, and now the common man had access to education. And today, India is leading in software technology because of education. If the Britishers hadn't put up those educational institutes, the hospitals, those road networks, India would be nowhere. So we have to say, okay, this is good. Okay, they came for looting and whatever, but in return they gave something back. What did the Indian Rajas and the princes and the Nawabs do for the common man? They did nothing. The common man was at the mercy of these guys.
Okay. All
Would
right.
have been at the mercy of these guys if you say that, the Britishers did this, the Britishers did it. The Britishers did a wonderful thing. Of course, they looted India, but at the same time,
Okay.
they did.
Okay, they look. They unfortunately, that's the problem. You say they did this and that as well. They didn't do it because of Indians. They did it because they needed to make those roads or railways, because they wanted to take their Indians' goods and fortune through those roads.
Yeah,
And
but he's saying that in return, they got
they
so
didn't
many
do it.
things.
No, I know they didn't do it for Indians. They did it for their own interest. Yes, you got it. Yes, but for example, in my home country as well. Okay, and they build, for example, when they put the former king in power, they also started to change things in Iran. But they didn't do it because they wanted to do this for Iranian people. They did it for their own interest. Okay, so without them, if we had a democratic, government, we would have, developed much faster than what they gave us in return. No, they took a lot more than they give us in return. Okay.
No, you're totally wrong. India was totally down. India would have still been far behind if the Britishers hadn't put the schools there, the colleges there. Okay, what did your guys? What did the Rajas and the Maharajas and the kings do?
No, if they were good, no. Sorry. If they were good, why you threw them out? If they were good,
Independence, of course. The people wanted
but
independence.
independence. No, as you say, independence was not so good for you because people were doing that. So it was better that British came and colonized you.
Yes,
What I understand,
the reason we threw them out was because they gave us the education and they gave us the ability to say, okay, we want our own rule. Whereas when the kings and the Maharajas and the Nawabs were there, the common man had no such ability because he was suppressed. His He and his entire family was at the mercy of these landlords. Why don't you understand?
Okay. All right. Look, love, you can believe that capitalism is good. I'm not going to force you, in anything. But what I believe through my religion and through my experience and my knowledge, capitalism is the source of all bad deeds. So I don't know if it is, possible to persuade you in other way. So you can believe in what you want. And I say it for those who want to accept, and some people definitely will not accept. So I don't have any, I don't want to force you to believe in that. But I have a lot of facts, and I believe, according to my religion, that yes, that's the source of all bad deeds. That's the devil. Okay. Yes.
So
Now,
what system do you have in place? If, let's say, one goes away, what's the other system you're going to put in place?
I said that the equality, I have said it from beginning, a word, there are two systems, either capitalism or equality. So I want equality, that everybody share everything with each other, and you work for free and you get everything for free, and you get reward from God for what you do. Okay, we call it in Islamic language, we call it fi sabilillah. It means that working for God, God's way. Okay. Yes.
That is not the approach God wants you to take. You have to first work for each other, right? For the betterment of each other. That's what you have to look for. And then comes God. God, if you're not doing.
No, your microphone became a little bit different. I don't know, love. What happened to your microphone? Before was better. God wants what? God wants what?
God wants everybody to progress. Now, when you say equality, equality also has some grounds. If a guy is appearing in some exams, right, and he doesn't do good versus the other guy who's doing better because he studied, he did hard work, do you think both should get the same reward?
Both should what?
Get the same marks or same position?
Okay, look, I say that. Look, I say that you do in this world. Okay, in this world, you study harder, you do whatever harder to get a better position so that you make more money. Yes, but in that system that I'm talking about, you do all these things because you want to get more reward from God. Okay, so it is totally different world. We are talking about different world, and I have said it before. It is like a child in the womb of mother cannot see something beyond that womb, because that child has been always living in that womb, cannot see that there is another world outside this womb. And most people today are like that, unfortunately. Okay,
that's exactly what happened in India. You know what happened in India? The
Yes.
British government, they didn't want to build schools, they didn't want to build colleges. It was the missionaries who said, "Oh, we need to build schools and colleges over here and hospitals here." The government, the British government, was not for it. So the British missionaries came. They started building schools and hospitals based on exactly what you said. For they wanted to take the message of sharing and caring. What we have to promote is the message of sharing and caring, and that message comes from the teachings of Hazrat Isa.
Okay, so it's
Unless,
okay. Yes,
unless
yes.
you don't promote
Yeah.
those.
Look, I love. Look, I said that if you can, I said it to Martin as well. If you can provide a better world with that message, so do it, no problem. I try to, I believe that it is this, the way is this, and I'm trying to promote that one. So let's see who reached that system, faster and better. So I don't have anything against that. If you do that, I love it. Okay. So
No, we can reach the faster if we join hands.
sorry, we can what?
We can reach it faster if we join hands.
With join hands. Okay. Yes. So I say that love is good. Yes, you can. I promote also love. Okay. Let's see if people listen to love as well. Yes. So we can do that together. I promote.
I'm getting cut off. Same technical problem. Sorry.
Hello? Hello? Love? Do you hear me? Abraham?
Yes, Muji.
Yes, sorry, I have some problem with my internet, unfortunately. And it went out and I came back. All right. Idris, hello?
Hello. My mic finally works.
Very good. Yes, please.
I
Yes, say fast before the microphone. Your microphone
well, I actually
collapsed again.
fixed the microphone.
Very good. Yes.
I had to restart
Hello?
my computer and update it.
Okay. Very good.
That's all.
Very good. How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm doing very good.
Very good. Yes. Please, you have any question, Idris?
No, not at the moment. I had a question earlier, but I forgot what it was.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
No
it happens to
problem.
me a lot, dude. Happens to me a lot.
Yes. So anyway, I would say to Love if he's still listening. So I was saying that Idris, I can put you in mute you because you have background noise. Okay, sorry. Whenever you would like to ask any question, you can just unmute yourself. Anyway, so let's fight for a better world together. Anyway, so Abraham as well. So with capitalism, without capitalism, let's see if we can create definitely that world that I'm talking about will take thousands of years. Okay, but so far we have to fight for a better world. Okay, a more loving world. Yes, Abraham.
Of course.
So, however you think is better. Love, you were asking before about Sharia law. I don't know if Love, you are there. Okay, he's not there. I don't know. But anyway, I read for him what Sharia law is for me. Master Tree, would you like to join us? I wanted that you talk to these people in, what is it? What is that? Hyde Park. Abraham, what is the name that these extremist guys, they go there? Corner,
Speaker's Corner. Speaker's Corner.
Yes, Speaker's Corner. I wanted that you, because you go there to ask them and shoot it, yeah? What is it? Hamza Din, then those others, Dawawise Hashim. And
Hamza Din, like, if you go on his stream, he only attacks people. That's what he does. If you watch his streams, he never speaks about the Quran or anything like that. He just only speaks about like the other people.
Yes, I know that he. But anyway, if you can talk to him directly there and say why he's afraid, I won't be at Speaker Corner this week. Okay, whenever you go, no problem. Doesn't have to be. I will be there next week. Again, I will be at the Formula One race tomorrow. No problem. Have a good time there, my brother. But if you go there next week, ask. If you see Ali Dawa, don't ask Ali Dawa. Give my name. Say that there is a Muslim would like to debate you because of your ridiculous, claims, like you are proud of killing apostate and so on. So let's see what he says. And if you see Hamzaddin, they know me. Perfect Dawa, not Moji, but Perfect Dawa. Hamzaddin, then that Hashim and others. Okay, from
maybe they looked you up, Moji.
Sorry.
Maybe they looked you up. Maybe they looked up Perfect Dawa.
What do you mean looked up?
Like they're watching some of your streams.
Yeah, but not Ali Dawa. Yes.
Not Ali Dawa.
No. Ali Dawa doesn't. He doesn't know me.
But he knows who Perfect Dawa is.
Ali Dawa, no, he doesn't know. I don't think so. But this Hamzaddin, then Abbas from EF Dawa, the other guys, and then from this Dawa wise, Hashim and that, I don't know the other guy's name, Mansoor. Yeah, these guys, they know me. Yeah, so you can ask them, Mr. Tree, if you are there, and then record it so that we can put it here. See what they say, their reaction. And then if they say
question.
Yes, please. Yes, please. Yeah.
What do you think of my username, everyone?
Idris, the slave of Zurwan. I don't know who's Zurwan.
Who is Zurwan? Yeah. What do you mean you're the slave of Zurwan?
Yes. Who is Zurwan?
Zurwan is the ancient Zoroastrian god of time, who, if you understand the connection between early Judaism and Zoroastrianism, there is an argument to be made that he is equated with El Olam, the eternal God. It's kind of a play on words.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I don't know about slave. I mean, you can say.
Well, in the Quran, it says slave of Allah.
No, it's not.
Abid, the word abid is from a slave. If you say I'm abid, it means I'm a slave.
No, it is also servant. Okay, I'm servant to you. Okay, we can use it as well. So
isn't slave and servant basically the same thing if you go back far enough into the past?
No. Look. Slave
it
somebody...
depends, because some slaves could serve people and then they could be servants, but they're slaves.
Yeah, slaves.
Some people are just servants, but they're not slaves. They're doing it for money. Yeah. So it really depends what you mean.
Yeah, slave is somebody who has no right, no control. Okay, but in Islam you have this right to reject or accept. So you are not that type of slave. So you are. As a servant, you obey the God's order. Doesn't mean that you are a slave in that way. Okay, I obey the law of the country as well. I do not pass the red light. It doesn't mean that I'm a slave of the government. Okay, I'm obeying the rules of the government, and God doesn't need slaves. God needs those who obey the rules. His rules. The rules are to do good deeds, to be a human being, not killing innocent people, and so on. Sorry. Okay, yes, Idris?
I think the way we're using the word slave is slightly different. When I'm using the word slave, I think of servants.
Okay, servants, yeah. But the slave, unfortunately, yes. The thing is that we know for fact the slaves are not... Slave is not a very, very positive word, okay?
It also depends on context, though.
Yes, the context, yes. I mean, better say that obeying, somebody's rules, obeying God's rules, yeah, maybe, or servant. I don't know. It's up to you. You can choose whatever you want. I don't have anything against that, okay? Yes, Idris. Any other question?
I have a question. Did you know that the name Isa actually comes from Safietic and means redeemer?
No, I don't. I didn't know. And
means redeemer.
Isa.
Isa, Abraham asked, but look, Idris, I don't know. These things is a great problem in the world that if we don't know them.
Muji,
Yes.
Muji,
It's
do
not
you
that
believe
it's a great problem. It's
Allah
that
has 90
by
words?
knowing these things, we can actually. My goal is to bring together the different religions and show where they're similar. The more we see the similarities, it's easier to get along. It's easier to
Yeah,
understand.
I mean,
Oh, this is
no,
what's going on. That's my
no,
point.
yes,
That's
very
true.
good.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Yes, very
That
good.
is
Yes,
true.
exactly. I mean,
It's the
for
unification of
yes,
people.
exactly.
That's
Yes,
my
yes.
goal. Yeah.
Yes, great. For me, is the unification is more about that. Look here, our religion, your religion says that these and these they are the same. For example, love one another is the same in my religion and your religion, and help orphans and so on. So these things are the same, and we have to work on our similarities, not our differences. So this is what I also believe, that we should, not concentrating on our differences. We have to concentrate on our common interests and similarities. Yes.
Yes, that's why my goal is to point out these similarities in places that most people don't even realize there are similarities.
Yes.
That's why I point things like
Yes.
this out.
Very good. Unfortunately, yes, many people don't do that. Abraham, would you like? I don't know.
Yeah, I want to ask just a quick question. Do you believe that Allah has 99 names?
I have heard many names. Yes, attribution.
Attributions or whatever, yeah, but there's 99 of them. Like,
I don't know. I mean that. There is a. Wait, there is a yes. My voice come back to me. Yes, I don't know all of them. Yes, Rahim, Rahman, all these things, they are his attributions, and so.
But from what I read, there is 99 of them.
Yeah, I know. I've heard.
Probably in the Quran, like 99 of them.
Yes, you can pick up. You can pick up.
Yeah. So I read that one of his names is the deceiver.
No, that's I don't know that.
That's from the Quran.
No. Look, okay, I have to now. Okay, better. It is not deceiver. It is Allah says that He's the best planner. Okay, so the enemy plans and he also plans, and He's the best planner. Understand? So it is not deceiver. Okay. So He says in Quran that the enemy plans and Allah also plan. Okay. And He's the best planner. So He's better planner than them. Okay. When they plan against you. So Allah is also planning. Idris?
In modern Arabic, it actually does say deceiver. But if you're going back to 7th century Arabic, yes, it would be correct to translate it planner. And since the Quran is a 7th century text, we should use the Arabic of its time. In which case we would say planner, not deceiver. But that's besides, that's just overcomplicating matters.
Yes, exactly. But I mean that definitely God is not deceiving people, He's guiding people. Okay. Deceiver is somebody who is, guiding people to wrong way. Okay. Love, I don't know where you went, what happened to you, but anyway, I hope that Sayed, would you like to say something? I don't know, where are you? You have joined, but you are not saying anything. But anyway, I think that if you guys would like that, we can maybe meet again next week. Everybody, if you don't have anything special to say.
Yeah, sure. Why not? I mean,
if you don't have anything,
that's fine.
Okay. All right, great. Then love you, my brothers, and everybody, sisters, anybody who is here. So we get in touch. I mean, we see you next week again.
And
Perhaps
if you
the same
haven't
time.
already, please like and subscribe.
Yes, please. Thank you for reminding. I will play that. If you haven't already. Yes, I hope that everybody take care of each other and love one another. And if you have differences, there is no problem. We are trying to reach a better world. Yes, build bridges and reach a better world. Yes, my brother. Okay, so take care, everybody. Assalamu alaikum and goodbye.
Peace be with you.
Peace be with
Wa
you.
alaikum assalam wa
Thank you.
rahmatullahi wa
Barakatuh. Thank you, my brother. Take care. Bye, everybody. Take care. Assalamu alaikum.